undisclosed shut, treated like a mutt. Will you realize sometime? Does it give yourself some sort of pride for your insecure mind? How could you be so lost? You don't even know the cost. How could you let life get washed just get away from you. Willow right now, Anastasia. Hope you hear that summon doom. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna leave, just lay on your floor tonight. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna leave, just lay on your floor tonight. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna leave, just lay on your floor tonight. I don't wanna go anywhere, don't wanna go anywhere. I don't wanna go anywhere, don't wanna go anywhere. Carry me through the fairgrounds, 'cause I'm scared to do it for myself. But this little view is hard to forget. Try to get it for the best of us. Try to get it right. Going la 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 la, la la, la la, la la. Anytime you cross the ocean, just to get away from you. Willow right now, Anastasia. Hope you hear that sovereign tune. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna leave, just lay on your floor tonight. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna leave, just lay on your floor tonight. I don't wanna sleep, I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna leave, just lay on your floor tonight. I don't wanna go anywhere, don't wanna go anywhere. I don't wanna go anywhere, don't wanna go anywhere.
Oh yeah! You came back again, and you already know because it's Advanced Grand Finals. My name Jemond. They call me Jemond. We got Pika on production, and we got big, huge, massive, 6'7". Matter of fact, he might as well be 9'7". We got the man, the myth, the legend, Unicorn Wizard. My guy, how are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. I think 38% volume for you was a good idea, not gonna lie. But
I told you.
you did tell me. I'm doing good. I haven't casted in a while, so I'm excited to be back and watching what I hope is going to be a really good match.
I'm excited as well to see the head-to-head for some of these matches. We have Moose Hate Club versus Wild Rumpus, the team, not the player, but the team. And let me tell you, it's looking to be a phenomenal match, Unicorn Wizard.
It really is. I mean, if you looked at just purely the head-to-head, you might not think so, actually, because early in the season, Wild Rumpus just 5-1'd and 5-2'd them. But I think as of lately, especially in the playoffs, what's it called? Moose Hate Club has been playing a lot better, and I think they're pretty, not like super heavy favorites, but I think they're pretty clear favorites right now.
Word. I think for the most part, like in terms of what this looking. Oh wait, also hold the phone. I'm also seeing Big Exile on demo, but he was playing demo last time, but he's on demo again.
On Bagel, they swap Exile to demo, so.
Okay, yes. That's kind of interesting. Then
Spoonful goes Soldier, Exile goes demo. Yeah, it might be interesting. One of the things I was kind of saying, I think I said it to our fellow on production Pika earlier, was that I think that like in terms of potential, Wild Rumpus are like the best team, but in terms of like actually how they have been playing as a whole and just consistency, I think Moose Hate Club are better in that regard.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have to. My fault. I have to agree. No, in that case, especially because the way I'm looking like the head-to-head to how some of these teams are playing, especially because your boy played advanced, and don't ask me how my team did. We were goated. Okay, okay. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. But what I can tell you is that along that line, I'm excited to see the head-to-heads for these guys. Even though, again, we're seeing Exile on demo. I've definitely have seen the likes of Tiny and Mr. I love saying his name, Jello Jiggler. When it comes to these head-to-heads, I'm really excited to see just how it's kind of add up, especially because when you're looking at the regular season between these teams, at least roughly, we saw at least a Wild Rumpus team go, I think it was 13-2, 13-3, and then with Moose Hate Club going roughly like 14-2, with some of their only losses being to Wild Rumpus, specifically on Process and Bagel, or I think it was Process and Granary.
I got it right here. It's Process and Granary. Yes, you were correct.
Okay, cool. So like with that being their only two losses, especially when you think of Wild Rumpus, their only losses were to like Bucks World, the Creamer team. I think actually the Creamer team twice, which was interesting. But a majority of the fact is we pretty much, how would I put it? We pretty much have a situation to where, when it comes to the head-to-heads, we've seen where Wild Rumpus has beaten this team on Bagel numerous times, scrims, matches, whatever the case may be. So it's going to kind of be interesting to see what they realistically bring. But Unicorn, we didn't even bring up the rosters, man. We're noob. We're so noob.
It's been a hot minute. I'll do Wild Rumpus. Wild Rumpus have Bane on Pocket Scout, Eric on Flank Scout, Exiles on Pocket, Raven is on Roamer, Spoon is on Demo, and Slug Mundo is on Medic. But for Bagel, Spoon and Exile will be swapped.
And then, on Pocket Scout, we got Jello Jiggler. Flank, we got Sears. On Pocket, we got Six. And Roamer, we got Reroll with Tiny on Demo with Windows XP on Medic. And I gotta say, Unicorn Wizard, you've been around for a very long time. I've been around for a very long time. You've definitely been around longer than me, because ESCA. If you had to give the head-to-head between these players, especially from what you know, what's a general expectation you have on Bagel, especially seeing the rosters how they are right now?
On like an individual player level?
Let's say individual player and team, and we'll even throw in the team a little bit too. See how that kind of working out.
So I haven't been following Advanced as much as I have in the past this season, but just based on what I know about the players, and again, some of these players have been around for a while. I think as far on like an individual player level, for the most part, I would put it to Wild Rumpus. Like it's not like they're 20 times better than the people on Moose Hay Club, but I think on the general level, I would say their players are a little bit better. However, individual players don't really mean anything if you can't play together as a team. And kind of like what I was saying earlier, I think Moose Hay Club is just a better team. And what you were saying earlier about like who each team's losses were to, that's something you kind of see historically, where the team that is really good across the board as a team is going to lose less, but will have less like. They won't reach the heights of the team that has the better individual players. And like I was saying, they beat Wild Rumpus beat them twice earlier in the season, but then they went and lost to 2 or 3 other teams, right? So you're going to see a lot more variance because the team like play might not be as close, but because those individuals are so good.
I think what's going to really be interesting too is when I'm thinking like on an individual basis, at least trying to see the difference between one another. One thing that I'm really excited to see is I'm even though we are seeing the exile on this class, we are exile on Bagel, seeing how it kind of adds up. I am excited to see a lot of these demo head-to-heads because I believe, I could be wrong, I think Tiny is on the clock and load. Clock the T, clock any T, clock any kind, it don't matter. But I'm excited to see how that's going to play in with Bagel. Now, again, we have seen the aspect, or we have seen the case where it has been a situation to where, every time Bagel is played, historically, it has been more in favor of Wild Rumpus. And for them being kind of the underdogs here, they kind of need this map, especially because of the upper bracket advantage that we're looking at from Moose Hate Club. We kind of need to see Wild Rumpus solidify this map so it doesn't turn into a classic best of 5, but, they won this map and now they have to do or die on technically map 2, but for the match map 3.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is Moose Hate Club picked this.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, when you said that Wild Rumpus has been winning in scrims and stuff, it was really surprising because Bagel is one of the maps like Koth in general, but I'd say Bagel specifically. You really don't pick it if you're not sure about it. So we'll see how that goes. We are going live though.
We are going live, and Raven has the pixel, the Lego. I don't know what this profile picture is, but I like it. But listen, this is grand finals. This is advanced. This is season. I don't know, and we're about to get right in because right now, currently, we're looking at a opener in terms of this mid. We're seeing kind of both teams just take initial spam. Nothing ideally too crazy, especially while the point is locked. No one is taking houses immediately, and if they do, they're just kind of getting pressure. Just as I said, actually, we see Jello Jiggler, and we actually see Rebo actually make their way behind. Just so we're saying it, and the point is open, they collapse, and a lot of damage on Slugmundo, but Rero getting cleaned up with, we see the end from 6, and oh my god, Slugmundo is still alive with 40 HP. They took that, they reabsorbed, and they did what they had to do, Unicorn Wizard.
Yeah, I actually really like that play from Moose Hay Club. If they, if 1 or 2 more rockets or a scattergun shot would have gone their way, they'd win that fight, and they might just wipe Wild Rumpus. They got so much ground essentially for free, but regardless, Wild Rumpus wins the mid. There's a refight happening. Just a lot of spam right now. No one's really going in yet.
Yeah, no one's really taking an initial fight right at the moment. They're both kind of just trading spam, but we do see some time being spent. A new exchange does happen though, and it looks like it's going to be pretty even. We see both teams really spread out, not really kind of consistent, taking any kind of damage. Right House, there's a little bit of activity, but nothing ideally too crazy. Jello Jiggler being one of the first to get taken out by Bane right on point as they are trying to go ahead and contest this point. They deny Jello Jiggler, and at this point in time, we're going to see them pressure and the likes. Oh my goodness, hold on, and they went ahead and claimed that point like it was nothing crazy. Wild Rumpus and both soldiers coming in again on Slugmundo, but he surfs it. Oh, but hold the phone. Rerun comes in with the layup right on Slugmundo. Couldn't surf that with the projectiles right in your face. But even with the cleanup and losing Slugmundo, they still keep the point. But it is now going to be ad for the side of Moose Hate Club.
I like that. It was a really good decision. It was like, it wasn't fully off timing, but it's not really the exact time you would expect from a 3 or 4 man. And yeah, really good play from Rero to hit that shot. It's, what, 70, 80% hit. And there's really no pressure on this point because of the kills they also got, not just the slug pick. So here comes and Exile just, yep, all right.
Oh, Exile comes in with the 4-man and just hits the net with a nice little lock and load pipe. Mickey pipe. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, hey, this is like probably the last time. Hopefully, we're gonna see it. I'm praying it gets banned. I think a lot of people are, but that's for later. We're seeing it right now.
You know, just as we're seeing it today, it is what it is alongside that case, but we are looking at ad again for the side of Wild Rumpus. Now, what's going to be interesting, too, is they have Uber, but they don't have the point. They could just pressure point, get it for free. They do know a 4-man is incoming. That is going to be what's important. Unicorn sees it. I see it. It's something that could happen unless something crazy just happens, but it's all
it is. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh my God! That was crazy! Oh my God!
Alright, so that shouldn't have happened in the first place because Wild Rumpus were in a position of they wanted to cap, but they didn't want to commit because, like you said, they knew that 4-man was coming. So you have to either commit to the cap or just Uber in, or like they were in that mid of not committing to anything, and Slug was kind of caught main, and 2 soldiers just landed on him, but that was crazy.
That was the most synced up bomb I've ever seen. Rero going ahead, losing his life. Not what you want to see when you're trying to recontest when Spoon dies, but Raven gets the pick on the Windows XP with Jello Jiggler dying, and they're trying to collapse.
Raven's just behind, gets tiny too. Might get the scout. No, does get cleaned up. 3v3, 3v2.
They tried to clean that up. We currently are seeing no 6, no tiny either. That was a great play. That was a great play from Raven, just being able to go behind and just capitalize on the confusion and chaos that was happening in lobby. But we are seeing the same situation. They have ad, and they still haven't capped either. Uber does come out. They want to use this aggressively. Ooh, Windows XP gets raped. And he's getting chased. He dies. And at this point in time, they have to post and see what they can get. Slugmundo 35 HP serves it like it's nothing, though. Moon Shoes is crazy. And it just continues with Rero trying to find his mans. But as Banksy would say, he got my mans, but not in this case, Unicorn.
Yeah, that was a good Uber. It almost didn't work, but the scout was able to chase. This isn't the worst situation in the world, actually, for Moose Hate Club. It's essentially even Ubers, and they have so much cap time, they can regroup before this fight. They are starting now. The cap is very close to going down. Hasn't gone down yet. Raven goes in kind of for a solo play, does get cleaned up, so I think this is going to give the way of Moose Hate Club, and they might be able to go forward with almost like a, they push them all out. They're gone.
And it's just like that too, even with that pressure, but we're still looking at the most important thing is it is officially overtime for Wild Rumpus, and we are looking at huge ad, roughly about 30 ad for the side of Wild Rumpus as they take it immediately through house, used on top of point, and Windows XP and the rest of the team is just out. It's looking like an air Uber spoonful, also getting a spoonful from Jello Jiggler. Eat that. Oh, and Exile, hold up, eating that by Sirius. Go ahead and shop here as it continues. Everyone trying to take an initial fight, trying to fight together, but it's very chaotic. Both teams have, psych, both teams don't have Uber. It's actually more in favor on the side of Moose Hate Club with Eric going down as well. Not what you want to see if you're a big fan of Wild Rumpus, but full ad and play, but players are going to get late. The players are going to be late getting back to the Unicorn.
Yeah, that's an issue that a lot of teams run into on Bagel, is they'll take an Uber in, but then the other team just kind of shoves the flank, and all of a sudden you're down 2 or 3 players. Rio, hold on. Sears and Rio dead. The Uber does come out, but if they can kite this for the next few seconds, they are going to be okay. 6 actually should get killed here. He does, and it's all of a sudden a 3v6, and I think this round is over.
My game just crashed. Wow, Unicorn, you got this. You got this, bro. All
right, I got you. Yeah, they just kind of, I don't even think they fed. I just think 2 people got unlucky within half a second of each other. So first round, going to Wild Rumpus. It was a very good back and forth round, and it was kind of like they were playing, Moose Hate Club were playing really good as a team, but those individual plays coming out of Wild Rumpus, really good. I am on the Exile cam again. I really want to see what Moose Hate Club do with this side house again, because last time they literally just shoved 3 people left side. Let's see if they do it again. Nothing too crazy yet. This is pretty standard. Both teams playing really passive, just playing the spam game. The point finally has unlocked. Rero, Spoonful kind of taking a fight. Nothing crazy. Eric actually chases really hard. He almost gets baited in. Still not a lot going on.
And I'm back. Oh my gosh. Both teams have Uber. Just kidding. They actually are even Uber. They don't have Uber yet. They're going to get pretty soon. 6 actually dies, though. Not what you want to see. Priority. This is a play. This is an opener for the side of Wild Rumpus for them to get the point. And they send a player behind. Who is it? It's Spoonful. About to give him a spoonful. King Batch about to give him one. But the Uber exchange happens. Waiting for the post to see exactly what's happening. Spoon taking the initial fight with Jello. Winning. Exile dying on point. No demo. No heavy consist on the point. But you have the rest of your players. And Spoon is behind. They're trying to get aggressive.
How's he
And
alive?
he lives. How is he alive? He gets double piped. Tiny. Oh my god, Tiny. Oh my god, Tiny. Oh my god, Tiny. And it's a wipe. It's just about a complete wipe unicorn.
Yeah, so that could have been massive, actually, because, like, yeah, Spoonful was just behind for, like, 20 seconds and lived almost the entire time. I just don't know if he wasn't calming it or if his team wasn't ready to commit off that, but it just didn't work out. And all of a sudden, Moose Hay Club have point, and they have about a 50-60% in.
Yeah, with that being said, that's really good ad if they're trying to realistically take it aggressive. What we're going to probably see here coming from the side of Wild Rumpus is, even though they're at dis ad, they're going to try to pressure point. Oh, just kidding! Raven! Oh my god, Raven! Oh my god! Raven coming in from the 30-yard line, just able to one-man army it like no business, bro. What's happening?
Yeah, that was technically a 4-man that was just over before it began because Raven just does that. All right. Rear Spy, hold up.
Wait, really? Hold up.
Yeah.
Wait, wait, Spycicle too? Okay.
There was success with this at LAN, at the invite LAN. So we'll see if it works. All right, well, the force does come in though.
Oh, nice force spy. You know, the spy. If anything, it was a distraction. It was entirely just used to. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Just a distraction.
Yeah. As Eric kills Tiny with the Rap Assassin to the head. So they can forward hold here, right? Neither team has Uber, so it's not like Moose Hay Club can just bust out. Spoonful playing in main, pretty smart. There is no one far left, so Moose Hay Club are going to be able to get through, taking a decent amount of spam. But Wild Rumpus are going to have to back up because they are pretty hurt too. Spoon was down to 20, and neither team has Uber yet, but they took so much damage, they had to give up so much space. Everyone on Moose Hay Club is essentially here, ready to go.
It's going to be a same situation again where Windows XP is still alive. Someone just got a golden pin. Beautiful. Love to see it, but it's not competitive Team Fortress 2 as we're still looking at Uber ad for the side of Moose Hate Club. I just want to say like MHC. That's what I really want to say. But alongside this, still working with it. Slugmundo and Co.
Oh, Bane's dead. Nope.
Yep. Oh, wait, I thought so too. Wait, he's alive. Wait.
Yeah,
wow.
that was a little too eager coming out of him. They can just bust out right. Okay, now they can't. The demonstrator. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. It's a nuke.
Spoon's dead too.
It is a nuke. And definitely that. They oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was really well coordinated. There was a world that Rumpus were able to get out there. They just took their sweet time, and Riro and Six are on, like, their bombs are incredible. They're so good at getting it. As the super comes out, Six actually dies, but Windows XP still has not used, so it is a full Uber to get one kill. You're going to have to play the point, try to force Windows XP to Uber in. Here it comes. Riro and Spoon trade. That's a really good trade for Rumpus at the moment. They still have not used, though.
Still haven't used though, still holding strong, but they got the point. That's the most important thing. Eric gonna go ahead and get picked up by Jello Jiggler as damage is just being outpoured right on the platform. But Raven again, oh my goodness, if he didn't have it out, he almost would have went for the force. Exile does get cleaned up by Sears as well, and with that, Uber ad is back in the hands of Wild Rumpus. Raven, I swear, is moving like, what's that dude? He's moving like Snake from Metal Gear Solid. That is incredible. That is insane, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like someone's not watching it on flank or what, but Raven is just constantly getting onto Windows XP. It feels like for free. I need to be on their cam more because maybe they're just doing some crazy bombs or the time's crazy. Here comes a double bomb in, and there's the force coming out. They clean up Rio. Speedful going down, actually. That's a good pick, but that's all it's going to be. But there's so much cap time. That's perfect.
There is so much coordination that it is really insane how much coordination we're seeing from projectiles. Because you typically are seeing something like this, like especially you definitely are seeing something like this with an invite, whether it's low, whether it's high, whether it's mid, whatever the case may be. We are seeing them bust through the door, and just with that, 6 actually is not 6. He's not Drake, not busting through that door, as we're still seeing full Uber ad for the side, roughly 50, excuse me, for the side of MHC, but they're trying to contest for point and dance with Raven, doing the Raven thing again, getting the spam. He's just allowed to exist. He's allowed to exist. He's allowed to just do his thing. He's allowed to just do his thing.
Oh, they get 3 kills with it, though. I think this... And they're all hurt. Everyone on Rumpus is hurt. Unless someone does something massive right now, this is about to be the round, I think. Yeah, It's just Raven. Somehow still alive. But, I don't know. There's not a lot that you can do here. Farm the DPM. The coordination you're seeing out of the soldiers is actually better than you'll see in, like, half of Invite. Like, based on my experience. It's incredibly impressive. They are just like right next to each other. They're bombing the exact same thing at the exact same time. Like, it's really impressive, and all of a sudden it's 2-2.
It is incredibly synced up, which is insane. Especially from how everyone's playing. A new mid, a new time to shine, whereas both teams are ideally just trading the spam. No team, as of yet, is immediately taken in the house. We saw last mid where we actually saw the players from Windows XP take left house, immediately engage, and then try to collapse, which it looks like we're actually doing the same thing again, but we're just dragging balls. Oh my god! And it's just synergy after synergy. It continues as we're seeing it from what we're seeing people make a play. Eric is in trying to go for something, pressuring the point as well. It seems like one man only, but he's got 2 soldiers here to help him support. Point is still in favor of MHC though, Unicorn.
Yeah, that was really good. They're playing really well off of their flank players. Their flank player will go behind or shove left or things like that, and their entire team will just walk. And there's the Force.
Force does come out. Doesn't look like we're chasing anything with it. Ooh, a nice little attempt from Spoon to go ahead and try to trail the bomb to catch someone off guard. Exile with a nice little twofer with the tater launcher. Oh,
they got 2.
Oh, that's actually beautiful as we're seeing it as well. Currently, as we're looking to see, we see actually add for the side of Wild Rumpus here, Unicorn. And for what it's kind of looking, they might just take the point and chill on trying to use it aggressively with how the recent ones have been.
Yeah, that's actually, like, a pretty big blunder for Moosehake. As 6 goes down, they're going in for a 4-man. I don't think they're really going to get anything. The soldier's behind. They know about it. Yeah, Slug is fine. That's kind of a big blunder out of them. Like, if they don't feed those 2 players, they can get into a forward hold, right? Because Rumpus are down 2 or 3 players. You get into a forward hold, and if your forward hold is good, you're essentially going to force Rumpus to use that Uber out just to get out of that forward and to take the point. Now, all of a sudden, they have... it was full Uber ad, but they have Uber advantage. They have the forward hold. They've gotten 40 points off just off of those 1 or 2 players dying at the end of that Uber.
As we're currently seeing it too, with them trying to pressure out. They are absolutely getting most. Spoon actually gets traded. Ooh, Spoon actually loses life to 6 as we're currently trying to see. Ooh, we're trying to see him do the same thing as. Ooh, I just realized Sirius has 4 doms too. That is crazy. As both teams trying to for the point. Uber comes out. It's going to be better for the side of MHC. But everyone on both teams is living. Spoon gets a respawn as we're trying to refight for the point. Point still in favor of Wild Rumpus. It's getting a little chaotic. We're trading damage. Exile getting aggro, but it's chill at this point in time. MHC's just going to take the point and take that with them.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best thing you can hope for if you're Wild Rumpus. They were in a really bad spot, actually. I think all of their players were at like 50, but no one died. And Raven's in. Okay, no, Raven is out.
I was about to say that was about to look insane, like absolutely insane. Just as we're seeing it too, hold the phone, and it looks like we're still getting pressure. We did try to see Wild Rumpus get aggressive onto the point. Time is ticking. 6 and Sears get popped off. So this is the opener that Wild Rumpus was looking for to go ahead and capture that point and just run down this time. We're not really going to see any type of chase of any kind. We see a fight happening.
If they kill the scout, just get into him right side now. You get this forward hold.
He lives with 13 HP. That's crazy.
Yeah, both of them live. That's crazy. They are trying to get into a forward hold, and it looks to be pretty successful because MHC are taking their sweet time getting out. Who's behind?
Wait, Sears is just... Oh my, Exile. Perfect little execution from there. Had a soldier come from left. Had the 1 scout just come in from bottom right. No demo, no soldier. The Uber does get forced on the Wild Rumpus, forcing the exchange, but in terms of
It's
player
so
posts,
much better.
it's so much better. We're going to lose Eric in the White House, and we're just trying to see another post from Raven, only trying to do so much. Nice shot from Raven as well with Jello Jiggler dying, getting the solidified kill from Bane. 6 is in, trying to get some damage onto Bane. Bane is dying. It is chaos. It is utter chaos, and I can't keep up because there's something happening every single time. Like Sears currently trying to fight Raven, and Raven's alive! Oh my god, what is happening, Unicorn?
That's a breakdown in team cohesion. Sears wanted that fight to happen, and I'm pretty sure the rest of his team just wanted to reset and take the point. And now Sears is dead, and they don't have the point.
Same thing too. They managed to get great time off that. We got to see a lot of great time prioritized for the side of MHC. But what's going to be important is that if they can't, what's going to be important for them trying to repost is if they're able to get in practically for free, which is looking pretty successful, and we're looking for point pressure. But another exchange definitely looks like it's happening. It looks to be a little bit better for the side of MHC. No chase. We did have a slight family Uber on the side of Wild Rumpus, but it's enough to keep everybody alive except for Spoon, who loses his life to Sears, and they get the point as well. But it's just a lot of spam. They're basically just running down the time as it's consistent, Unicorn.
Yeah, I mean, this is fine, honestly, for both teams, right? No one's wiping. I mean, the halftime is going down for MHC, but they have players alive. As the fight really isn't kicking off, I mean, Exile's taking some space. Okay, wait, they might take this cap essentially for free. Here comes the Soldier Bomb.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, he killed him.
Rero hit a nice direct on Slug and managed to get him low to where he craters, putting Ad back in the hands of MHC. We're looking at pretty gargantuan Ad 2, Unicorn.
Yeah, it's 85% Ad. I know it's big because Slug didn't have anyone with him when he spawned. It's essentially full Uber Ad. You either have to play passive and go in for a 4-man if you're Rumpus, or you have to just play incredibly aggressive. As I say that, though, look at, oh my god, MHC are just in. They need to kill Slug.
6 ends up dying, actually, but as we're looking to see it, we point back in the hands of MHC, and it's not overtime. It probably would have been better for them to go ahead and make it overtime at this point, but we're realistically just seeing them, again, try to get this capture point almost uncontested, but now they are definitely contesting one another. Rero, 27 HP, dies to Crater, and that's not good if you're an MHC fan, because Wild Rump, especially Jello Jiggler, and the rest just getting collapsed on. It's going to Corral, and the one that's serving the menu is Wild Rumpus. 2-1 up.
That was a very weird round, because I'm pretty sure every time there was an Uber exchange, it started off way better for Moose Hate Club, and then it just crumbled. So I don't know exactly what was going on. Maybe just the flank was making some massive plays. But every time there was an Uber, I just felt they would end up on top, and they literally never did. So
never did, which is why it's crazy. But now that we're looking at it as well, a new mid, new time to shine, as we're currently just kind of looking at both teams, again, do the same thing, play the spam. Actually, we're seeing initiation a little bit coming out from what looks to be from Rero, but he dies to Spoonful, giving them a spoonful, another one, where you see 6 getting priority straight from the main door, getting the kill on the Slug Mundo. No soldiers for the side of MHC, which gives all the time in the world for Raven to just get the 2 directs and clear them up. Oh my goodness. But even with Windows XP dead, Unicorn, they still have slight player ad.
Yeah, I mean, this is essentially going to be a second mid.
Oh, this is, yeah, absolutely going to be a second mid. Exile with the beam contesting with what looks to be Bane, and they're just keeping it straight. They are looking at some ad. Now, if Slugmundo's tracking it very well, which I believe bro is, this could be a case where they take the Uber. They could do an Uber check or a heat check, as some of us like to call it. Now, I'm saying where they're just trying to get aggressive. It is still essentially a second mid. Rero and Tiny are basically eating it, but they're getting aggressive. Raven loses the fight because it was a 2v1, because they managed to take advantage of the house, making them back up. A Spoonful trades out for 6. Even with that, they are going to deny 6, making it better for a refight for Wild Rumpus.
Yeah, if you're right, if they are tracking, as they are, they get in. XP is nowhere near. They just need to kill them. They do. They need to back up real quick, though, because there are players in. Sears is, oh my, Exile takes on Rero. Eric dies, Exile dies, so this could actually be pretty bad for Rumpus if they don't back up real quick, and they do, and kill Tiny and Jello Jiggler. So we're okay. We're okay.
Oh my. Ew, I'm telling you. They Uber check. The bro knew it. Does he have Soul and Val on? Let me heat check. He do got it on, so he was looking for that. Go ahead, call him nasty with it. But we're seeing another refight. They do have point. They did went ahead and shave off a good amount of time as well. But it looks like some 6 committing in the right house, looking to get on Raven and get that kill. And it's exactly what's happened. Some trade out, but they are gonna probably trade out 6, 19 HP again. Not the 6 King, not Drake, not from Toronto. Putting that back into the hands of Wild Rumpus Unicorn Wizard, and we are still looking at great ad.
Yeah, they shouldn't have to use. Tiny comes in, now they're going to have to use as the scout comes in as well. They're going to kill Tiny, they're going to kill Sears. I think everyone else is a spawner or in spawn, so that's the end of that fight. Yeah, I mean, there's as this goes on, and wow, Bane was just in their spawn chasing down Rero. Alright. But as this goes on, it feels like Moose Hay Club slowly are not feeding, but like getting a little more. And 6 just does that, never mind.
Oh my god!
He just he wasn't behind, was he? He just jumped through, right?
Yeah, I think he just jumped through, like straight up, just jumped through. Like, hey, Eric gonna head and get picked off, but we do see Raven getting some early damage on the Tiny. 4 HP is crazy, but isn't able to solidify. I believe Spoon is also behind, just trying to make some noise, trying to see if he can bring people back, but they are going to ignore him for now, unless someone is in the lobby waiting. But that doesn't seem to be the case, Unicorn.
No, they're completely ignoring him.
They are completely ignoring Spoon, especially because they are trying to do a forward hold. So Wild Rumpus trying to bust out. It's going to be difficult, but it is not impossible, as we are currently seeing Raven and Exile coming in on the 4 and gets the pick. What's crazy as well is I don't think Spoon is even... Oh, no, he wasn't. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he came in off that.
Okay, I didn't even see him. So I was like, oh my goodness, where the bro at? Oh my goodness. But it does put the hands of Wild Rumpus back again with the ad. This is gonna be pretty interesting to see how this kind of plays out, Unicorn.
And they've been pretty good at getting out of these forward holds so far. You do want to get out without using your Uber, like that's the goal. It seems like they're pretty successful with that, so that's the first step. Now you need to either cap the point or you need to get really aggressive into them, because you know that 4-man is coming. Slug baits that incredibly. He's just gone. Slug is just all the way gone. And they take down 6, they take down Rero. Bane and Raven dying. That makes this a little more awkward all of a sudden. Jello Jiggler is behind as well. They know he's here. Getting shot by Spoonful. He's doing just a really good job of staying alive, making people look at him. As the Uber does... No, the Uber doesn't come out. It just evens out, and they still haven't capped the point. This is really good for Moose Hay Club.
This is very good for Moose Hay Club, especially because they use it. But just as it was great, it turned terrible, with Jello Jiggler actually dying before pre-Uber. But we're trying to see if we can get a better post. But Rero getting eaten up. 6 looking to commit, but looking to also get eaten up. Turn into a blender. 61. Does a layup come in from Spoonful? Yes, it does. A Spoonful layup, giving them another Spoonful and add for the side of Wild Rumpus, with Sears and Tiny losing their lives as well. Definitely what you want to see. 6 still alive, 9 HP, getting cleaned up. Eric on the 3K, and it stay, baby. Yes, sir, Skaves.
Yeah, that was weird. I feel like that should have gone better for Moose Hay Club. Again, I think just 1 or 2 rockets really changed the flow of that fight. As I say that, they are getting pretty aggressive left side here, and the forward hold is just gone. They are so good at getting out of these forward holds. As I say that, Rero's dead, but still, they're out.
Yeah, Rero dying isn't the best situation for that to happen, but it looks like, ooh, we have our first pause, and if I have to say, it's going to be, I think it's a tech pause.
You think it's a tech? What are we, 90 seconds? It's 90 seconds. There's about, 90 seconds left on the round timers? I think this is a tech pause. So we'll see. What do we got going on right now?
Spoonful, you think this rocket hits?
Spoonful's rocket, where's it landing? It will, and also, but I don't think it really is going to matter because Slug's out. So you can see that 6 has shot a rocket, it's completely missed. So this next rocket, Slug's going to be able to surf around the corner, would be my guess. So I think he's okay. I think Slug is okay.
This is scary. Yeah, I think he's okay too, but like, if that rocket doesn't discombobulate him, this might be it.
Yeah. So he just shot this rocket too. There's going to be half a second. So Slug still has more time to get around the corner. So I think he's going to be okay. What else is going on the map? We see, let's see, Tiny. Everyone's just kind of running forward. So realistically, what's going to happen, Slug is going to get out. I don't think 6 gets this kill, but he's going to force Slug out. And what could happen is the other 3 players on his team could collapse and maybe get 1 or 2 kills here. Because look, no one is looking at them. Jello, Jiggler, Sears, and Tiny have basically free reign of the point and are just staring at everybody on Wild Rumpus. So while 6 may not get the kill, I think just the second of them looking at them might be pretty costly. Because again, they're not going to have heals, right? Slug is going to surf out in through main into right house.
Yeah, I'd say for the most part, he should be fine. Like, he absolutely should be fine to the point to where he's not... How'd I put that? Realistically, nothing should... If 6 just hits the Rockets, then, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But seeing how this will kind of layer up, I think this will be fun. This is always the scary thing about...
There he goes. Yep. Exactly what I said. Jello's in, kills Spoonful. Tiny taking a 1v1 on Exile, but... No, wait, where'd the other one go?
I think he...
Did he die?
I don't actually know. I don't actually know if he did. Let me see. I think...
Where did Sears go? Sears was right there.
He literally was right. I have no clue. I think he...
Did he just run? He might have just ran.
Shadow clone jutsu, bro. I don't know what happened to Ben.
Alright, well, whatever. He's gone. They have Uber Vans. They're so good at getting out of these forward holds. I think it's also because Wild Rumpus aren't doing a lot of like pressure on that far left area. Rero tries to shove flank, gets destroyed. That's a great pick to start this fight.
And we're seeing Moose Hate Club pressure this point, and as we're looking to, time is very close. They do have to exchange, and it looks like it's going to be better actually for the side of Wild Rumpus, but no family Ubers, no one has to get flashed, so this is a classic spread out and just play the post. But it's not in favor of the side of Moose Hate Club with the one player at advantage, especially with Eric doing what he does best, and coming in with the flank along with Spoonful, who's just behind in the lobby, and just like that, that's going to be your round 3.
Yep. So let's see. So that really well played by them. They just kited pretty well and didn't let anyone really feed too much as the players on MHC were going forward. So now should be about the time. There it is. What do we think? Was it a tech?
Ooh, I think it was a tech. I think it was. Because no one messes Pika. Definitely had to be a tech. Definitely had to be a tech.
All right. Well, here we go.
Oh yeah, and double confirmed. So that definitely was a tech. Someone was mad. Someone was mad. But we are looking at another mid, another classic just cream de la crop, spam. Wait for someone to initiate some action, which it's going to be Spoonful getting the Spoonful onto Rero, putting him on the respawn timer, get a Spoonful of that. Sears, 54 HP, just trying to stay alive, be healthy, and with that, they don't even have to contest as much. With that, Wild Rumpus is going to get the point and start that this timer.
Yeah, Rero got caught in a bad situation. You can't sit in-house, like the other team's house, essentially. You have to just go forward. As Sears takes this Uber, really good milk out of Slug. It's about a 50% better Uber coming out of Wild Rumpus. As they kill Rero, okay, well, here comes some soldiers. Eric's dead. Slug gets landed on, almost gets decimated by 6. Does surf and avoid the rockets. They just need to absorb these scouts right now. Jello Jiggler takes down Raven. Sears immediately traded. If they just play together, yep, and there he goes. So we're fine. That could have been bad.
A very chaotic post, but with the situation at hand, it kind of has to be chaotic alongside that case. And I'm talking everything about that life, which for the majority, it's going to be okay. We are going to still see ad for the side of MHC, but what we are going to also see as well, ooh, hold up. We actually are seeing Sears get a little aggro, Exile, and 18 HP, he lives! What the hell?
That's crazy.
That's crazy, as he's living.
And there he goes.
Jello Jiggler sees his man. Oh my, Spoonful gets a spoonful from the Sears scattergun, and it's crazy. Oh my goodness. Another one coming in.
Blasts Raven into the skybox. Rero actually dies, which is interesting. I thought they were about to get mulched, but I guess the coordination wasn't there. So they are going to have to back up, and they are able to get out. It's even Ubers just now. Rero being dead is going to allow Wild Rumpus to get a little more aggressive. You don't have to worry about those bombs as much. As the Uber trade just comes in, Moose H Club uses first, but it's essentially even because of all the flashes.
Post fight is going to be the big game. A lot of your bagel post fight is going to be a big game. Raven tried to go for a pick, was trying to act like a shark. I like it. Exile and Spoonful died with Rero. Also going to trade. Everyone is just time. Raven coming in again for the 40. Ooh, but Windows XP is dodging that. He said, I'm the best operating system, and you know that's a fact, baby. Oh my goodness.
As that happens, they didn't even cap the point. So they're gonna Musei Club are gonna be able to get into a forward hold. Although Rero is not there, so realistically you should just be able to bust out top left because you know there's only one soldier here, which is exactly what's happening. Raven bombs through. Their team is a little bit slow, but it doesn't matter because Musei Club just give it up. So again, you're out of the forward hold. That's the first step. Now what do? They do have a red actually. Do they know?
Yeah, they do have, but it's really slim, if anything. What's also important that I don't know why I forgot this, but if Wild Rumpus wins this round, that's the map. Bane dying, and the Uber is not the. It's okay. It's not the best. It's not the best, actually. You lose Bane. You lose Bane pre-Uber, but Exile trades out Rero and 6. Oh my goodness, from Spoonful, and it's just another trade.
It's a shooting gallery for Tiny though. Oh, but he can't finish the kills as he gets pushed. He has to leave. Jello Jigger is going to take down Raven, so that makes this fight a little more interesting.
Oh, with that being said as well, too, we're still seeing everybody for the side. We're still seeing everybody for the side of Moose Hate Club be aggro, still have this point control, especially from the amount of time that they shaved off. Wow, just as I say that, Wild Rumpus did cap. Oh my God, Jello got hit with a nasty pipe. Oh, and it's just what we're looking to synergy, but Slugmano's alive. Oh my God, he's alive.
He's on the other team's side of the map. He had to get so aggressive. And I don't know. I feel like if there was a scout just running through right house, he'd be dead. But okay, well, Eric's dead. 4v4. And as that was all happening, Moose Hate Club did recap. This is a weird situation because they have full Uber ramp, but they're down. They're two of their really impact players. Jello Jigger does get taken down, so that makes this cap essentially easy. Yeah, and Asir stays. So free cap essentially.
Oh, and the Uber's used. But Tiny! Oh my God, oh my God. Okay, that was scary. I hate, whenever I see that weapon in the air, I get super scared.
What made Windows use?
Was there a soldier? House.
Spoonful? Or Raven, I guess?
I think it was Raven. I believe it was Raven when I saw. But managed to get the force, and Wild Rumpus is going to be able to shave off a great amount of time, Unicorn, and they're going to be able to keep this point.
Oh my God.
A great pick for the side of Wild Rumpus too, from Exile onto the roofs, still able to contest this point. It looks like the 4-man
is in, solo bomb.
Oh my, it does have the force to that. He has to force you. See, the thing that's interesting too is like typically when it comes to Bagel and soldiers and 4-mans, depending on how your 4-mans go or how they are throwing it at you, usually it's like it can be like, oh my God, it's a nuke. I have to do whatever I have to do to save the super. Or in certain cases, it doesn't do anything. We're seeing the likes of
look at this flank shove though. Look at this. There's 3 people in right house. They kill 2.
Oh my goodness. Wait, hold up.
Sears.
They did a 3-man shove. And Tiny, not the best healthy. Window's trying to get out, but he can't. He's being locked in.
That's such a smart play coming out of Wild Rumpus. That's a great flank shove because basically every time Moose Hate Club is pushed out of the forward hold, they all have basically gone lower left. There's been maybe that soldier top right or scout, and they just got rolled. I don't know what else to say. So now all of a sudden, it was looking amazing for Moose Hate Club. Now all of a sudden, there's 10 seconds left. They're not going to get Uber for this fight. If Slug just baits, they can let them cap the ball. Oh, by Exile. Never mind. All of a sudden, this is not the best in the world. Rero traded. Wait, Bane's dead too. Hold on.
Wait, this is not the best.
This is not a good Uber. Oh.
If they get another pick though, which they do get another pick alongside this, and they pretty much have to immediately refight. They don't have Uber. Player ad is in the side of Wild Rumpus. Rape or Spoonful actually being a huge distraction though, despite him losing his life. That's enough for what they needed to secure the map.
That could have gone pretty poorly. It looked like things were going bad, but they brought it back.
Oh my God. We need
to see these logs
immediately.
What do we got?
Hey, these logs are brought to you by, you should like give a sub to Fireside because like we had a Denver land and like, you never know. We could have a moon land. We could just have $20,000 in the bank, send everybody to the moon, be the first TF2 moon land. So you should like Use your Prime sub for real though. Just saying. But regardless, these logs are looking kind of. Oh my goodness! Wait, delicious. Oh my
Yeah, I
goodness.
mean, from what I'm seeing, it's not some like massive diff, you know? It's not like, oh my god, this one player outperformed their counterparts so massively, but it's just kind of across the board, right? Bane and Eric, more kills than their counterparts. Jello Jiggler died 21 times, which is like 5 more than any other scout. It's little things like that. Spoonful, 26 kills. Raven, 24. Raven did 354.
350. Dude,
That's...
did 360.
Oh, I see something that might explain. Submundo has 23 assists and Windows has 4. So what that means, I mean, when I see that, like the combo on one team is like really the driving force, and on the other team it's kind of their flank plays, which I guess that kind of tracks because there were a lot of flank shoves and a lot of coordinated bombs where the medic won't be a part of. So that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe it's a soldier diff on some levels. The problem though, it's a Koth map. So if the scouts are going 37 and 14 and 32 and 16 respectively, there's only so much that a soldier can do, right? So is the soldier playing bad, or is the soldier just getting shot by 2 scouts who are just not dying, right? You kind of have to balance that out.
I'm seeing some. Yeah, I'd say it was interesting to see, especially when we're looking at like the head to head for the soldiers. I mean, Raven was just cleaning up. Raven absolutely was cleaning up. What I liked from Spoon, because it's 26-25, the people who aren't seeing it like that, especially in this case, is Spoon got a lot of trade kills. I like this, and the same with Six. It was a lot of their kills was realistically trade kills. Spoon also was able to really abuse House and take the 1v1. That was one thing that, and if you're a confident soldier and you have house control, and the thing that is important too, and Math and I were talking about a little today, is you have to be very communicative depending on what you're trying to do in house. What is your goal within house? That is how you work Bagel as soldier. But the thing that's also important along that side is Spoon is being very dominant in this house space. With him being able to take these initial 1v1s and winning the 1v1s, he's able to basically go behind and do whatever the hell he wants. Like absolutely to a T, which is crazy.
And even if you're just trading on the flank against a team that really is relying on flank shoves and coordinated soldier bombs, if you just get a 1-for-1 trade, right? Like if Spoonful's just playing in that right house and just kills Riro or just takes out one of the scouts, all of a sudden a big portion of what Moose Hate Club was trying to do is out the window. Like what Rumpus were doing, they're able to do that without their soldier. You take down that flank player, it's a little more difficult. So really well played out of him. Also, like Raven doing 354 damage, dying 22 times, that's pretty impressive, because usually when you see really high damage on a Koth map by soldier, they're dying a lot more, I would say. Yeah. So I think go ahead, sorry.
My fault. No, you got it, bro.
I just think that they were absorbing the soldiers better. I think it started off really well for Moose Hate Club. Like we really early on were talking about those huge, massive bombs, those coordinated bombs. And I think as time went on, Rumpus got a lot better at being like, okay, we're just going to literally back up like 500 feet and just let these soldiers feed into us and then kill the other players. I think they, in retrospect, I think Moose Hate Club should have honestly initiated maybe with their scouts, right? Push forward with a scout or a demo. If you can jump a demo forward as the scouts run forward, stick behind the medic, maybe make it so he isn't immediately getting out, then your soldiers can do a lot more work. As opposed to, if I'm a medic and I know 2 soldiers are about to fly at me, Slug is just going to run away in the house, right? So
what I think is interesting too with that as well is like one thing I did like seeing from Moose Hate Club is I liked how in the times where they were, because you got true chaos and then you have like somewhat controlled chaos. You can factor all you want. This game you can literally craft this game for years, okay? But for the most part, for the main two, true chaos and coordinated chaos. I did like to see that for the likes of Moose Hate Club, a lot of their chaos, quote unquote, was really constructive and it really was coordinated into the sense where, you know, if you're taking a crazy DM fight, like it would have been interesting to even hear what the comms are like. But if you're taking like a fight like that and trying to see what you can do with it, 9 times out of 10, they had their soldiers in. They were pretty much in consistently, and every single time they were in, they managed to even walk forward with it. They weren't baiting their soldier. They didn't look back for the one guy. They completely committed with the call. Or in a sense where you're taking all these different fights and all these different places, it seemed like Moose Hate Club, for a good portion, not the majority, was able to find priority picks in different places. Whether that was house, whether that was killing the guy behind you, whether that was killing exile on point, and being able to kind of just snowball that into a play that they can work with as a team, which I like to see that. What sucked though, or I say sucked, but what was unfortunate though, is when you look at Wild Rumpus, they were not even looking at chaos. They were doing pretty much setup plays in terms of, if this action happened, we will keep sending this player. A prime example would be Raven, where he's just able to be aggressive in the house, make those people back up out of the house, take this house for free, and get free spam on windows without getting contested.
I also feel like, especially early on, like, I feel like a lot of what Raven was doing early might not even been necessarily like a set play or like, I'm going to go right house and spam. It really just felt like, and I could be wrong, but it really just felt like a reaction to what Moose Hate Club are doing, right? They're spending so much time on the one house, shoving it, walking across the point. A person who's played at a really high level and for a decent amount of time, like Raven, is going to understand that, oh, I can probably just get through right house for free and get on the medic, and that's exactly what kept happening. And then I think that Wild Rumpus did a really good job of understanding, like, really getting into the mindset of, okay, we can exploit it this, and this way, because that's really what started happening as the match went on. They were exploiting whatever hole there was in Moose Hate Club's strategy.
I think what's also going to be really interesting too is when we're seeing all this is, how would I put it? I think what's the expectation you have for goalie as we kind of load up into this next game?
I think we see kind of more of the same. Someone in chat said that Moose Hate Club never played this map all season, which would be interesting, but that would make sense as to why Wild Rumpus picked it. As we go live, yeah, I'm curious if we see more just really set plays as the double soldier bombs come in. Oh my goodness gracious.
Slugmundo getting picked off along with Eric. Raven doing his best to draw in attention, but the rest of the side of, oh my god, everyone from this side of Wild Rumpus just gets eaten up. The soldier synergy came in fast, and it came in loud with 6 and rerow.
Alright, get Exile back on demo. No, like, that was a really good double bomb. They knew, they knew exactly what they wanted to. They bombed, and one of them landed inside of elbow, right onto Slug. Like, really great play.
They managed to do what they had to do, and that is the fact. But now we're looking at pretty substantial ad for the side of Moose Hate Club. We see a gun going up by Eric, and we see Bane on Sniper, and it looks like for this setup, everyone's getting healthy, and they want to go ahead and probably try to rip this through River. They could go ahead and rip it. They may try to go water. It just kind of depends, but it looks like we're immediately going. Gun immediately goes down, and we're doing a lot of point pressure. We see Raven in water trying to stop it, and he gets air shot off of the point with Rerow going ahead, and Sears capping that point, making this a 1-0, and you know it's goalie watch because we're only 2 minutes into the game.
Did the Pyro just miss everything? Like, that gun just melted immediately. They had a Pyro standing in front of it for like 30 seconds. Whatever. Regardless.
Lock and low, baby.
I guess, yeah. All right, next mid.
Lock and low. That damage is crazy, but that may be the only mid that works, where it looks like we see another bomb come in from 6, gets cleaned up, and understand Eric actually is the one who gets cleaned up by 6, and Raven. Oh, not what you want to see here for a map that the team hasn't played all season. They're kind of doing some work right now, Unicorn.
Yeah, these mids are really good, and they're just Exile.
Wait, they're refighting mid? No, this is smart. This is very smart. This is super smart. As we're at this point now this is the same situation. We're forcing everybody into a chaotic situation with Windows XP is dead, but Slugmundo currently, who is he with? He's currently with Bane, trying to see if he can escape on some Metal Gear Solid, some big boss. Bane clears out Rero as the backcat does happen from 6. And it looks like with Sears getting this out as well, 6 and Tiny. Oh my God, Raven has died, and we are seeing Rero alive and River as well, just trying to go back, ignore everybody alongside. But we are seeing huge ad for the side of Wild Rumpus.
That was a very, very chaotic string of decisions. It worked really well. It almost didn't. They almost got backgapped on second, but ended up working in their favor. With Tiny and 6 being dead, there's not a huge amount that they could do. And Jello Jiggler is dead. It's 40% ad. You should essentially be able to get through choke or big door for free. You're not really going to be able to get this into last, but second should be essentially, yeah, they're just giving up second.
And the Uber, because you know the drill, when you got Uber on mid and you've been building from mid to second point to last, it's even Ubers. And you definitely don't want to rush anything on a map like Goalie Wash. You can, but you need to be very careful about it. I see Tiny getting some traps up in Shutter. Ooh, okay. Something slight. And Launchpad, we're looking at it too with a gun going up Unicorn.
Yeah, pretty default setup. Wait, is he moving the gun? Oh, he is moving the gun. Wait, they should just go now. Just go now. Oh, they didn't.
Rip it. They don't rip it. They don't know where the gun's being placed. No one was spotting like that. They're taking their time, especially because we are looking at the likes of MHC up 1, and Eric goes ahead and dies by the traps that Tiny had set on Launchpad and in Shutter, but I don't see his dead gun. His gun, I don't know where he died.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's Eric Snipe. I'm assuming he's off classes. If with the play he just made, he's spy or sniper.
Whoa, hold up.
No, he's holding it. Who's he holding it for? Raven. Raven's gonna snipe.
Oh,
there we go.
Wait, oh my God, I'm on this cam and I'm on nobody else's cam. I'm on this cam the entire time. He's on sniper.
Oh, yeah, not banned. I don't think they can play scout in advance, but they said nothing about sniper, so this should. Where are we gonna peek? This is just sitting in the corner. They're thinking about what to do. Trying to. I don't know what's happening here. Are they just like calling, seeing where the medic is? That has to be what's happening.
They're trying to call out the medic and line it up. But also, I hate that he's default sniper, but also to very Chad. Sniper is a good job mate. As we're just trying to peek a door. You know, we're trying to just peek from main. If main doesn't work, we'll probably try to have him peek. If I had to guess from River, if I'm thinking. Eric does die, which does give them a chance to go ahead and recontest, and he'll probably play back if needs to. But we're not really seeing anyone get it. Wait, hold up. Actually, we're seeing a couple people in the lobby. Serious Pyro with the squirt shot. Is he on? Is he on a refund?
They're just pushing C if anyone's feeding, and they are immediately gone. I was gonna say they didn't know about Raven because Raven hasn't taken a shot yet, but Raven was in lobby when those two people pushed. So now they know there's a sniper.
Oh, it looks like.
I mean, what do you do? This is basic. This is really the spot you have to play when you.
Rero, why are you standing still, man? What?
Wait, was he standing still? I thought he got. Oh, 6 was the one who jumped. Okay, I saw a soldier jump on the. I just thought Raven hit a crazy shot. No, Rero was standing. All right, I see. Wait, scout on the point.
Oh my, double bomb. Oh my God, nuke on point. I love both of these teams. Exile's dead by Rero. Oh, and we'd have no Eric and no Exile. This is not looking good. We are out. Raven's still 29 HP and on sniper, locking down the Shutter. Have to do what you have to do. I'm telling you, and I have to say that. I'm telling you, if I see it, if it happens again, if TF2 had a parlay, I'd be rich. I'd be rich. Hero peek.
Wide swing. Oh
my!
It was there.
Nah, he almost had that though. He almost had that, and ooh, a nice little trap from Spoon gets the immediate kill on the 6 as well.
Oh, I love this. I didn't even realize they had a pyro. I love it. Pyro in water. Yup. Exactly. This is perfect.
Yup. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Well, you need other players to come in too, because now you just have your Uber on point. The gun is still alive. Spoon is dead, and it. All right.
A classic. All
right, man. All right, man. I don't know. Like, it's a good play. Don't get me wrong. That's a great idea. But like, the gun was still alive. I'm pretty sure Moose Hit Club was up a player. I think they got a pick. So like, you just need to bomb. Whatever. We're next mid. We're moving on.
If any player uses the base jumper, I'll give him 10 keys if they listen. But we got both soldiers. Ooh, a little double 6 trying to get this kill on the Bane instead of try. He does. Rero. Oh my God, Rero and 6 looking like they're gonna double commit together, and that's exactly what they do on the different targets, and they get eaten up because they didn't bomb the same thing. And Spoon is just hitting these pipes like it's somebody's business. And they have Ad. We see Spoon, Slug, Mundo, and Eric all live with Uber Ad windows. Got eaten up. Big pipes, big soldier rockets, everything. The whole shebang. But Tiny did go ahead and set up some. Wait, actually, I think I only just see 2 stickies.
Man's already on spy again.
Wait, where's her traps? Oh, okay, I see him now. Point and Unicorn looks like they're trying to bust through Big Door a little bit too, and it might just be free.
Yeah, but unless Rero has something to say about that, they're sitting on the. What does Rero do? Does he goes for the capper? Yeah, he goes for the capper. Got it.
And that's exactly what he does, turning him into an ice sculpture. Rero might be the devil wears Prada, but they still have Ad. They do get the cap. They might try to use something here with it, but realistically, it's not going to happen. I am trying to see where this Rero spy is, and he's just currently on mid. Who's he disguised as? Oh, nobody. He's invisible, though.
He's just chilling, and this is a weird situation. It's even Ubers, right? So you feel good if you're Mutay Club, but at the same time, yeah, you have Rero on spy, and I'm pretty sure they know he hasn't left yet. I mean, they could be. Oh, he's in River. They're not gonna expect him in River. Hopefully, maybe.
You know what I see? Yo, Boolean, if you can hear me, man, if he gets his stab, I owe you 10 keys. Oh,
he's been discovered.
Oh my God! No way! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! He got. Oh my God!
Oh my God! That's crazy. That's.
He got stabbed. And they used Uber.
Okay, so yeah, so Windows used Uber. There was a force and all of that, so great. So this is fine. You know, this is actually fine, even though Rero did that.
Oh my God. Nah, he was watching some stabby. Uber comes out through shutter. Gun immediately goes down. The lock and load is a powerful weapon. We do see Bane, pressure per point, gets eaten up, and now the post fight happens kind of sporadically.
Oh, they're
Heavy
getting
up.
mulched.
Exile dead. A lot of point pressure. Heavy has to drop down, and it's only Slug Mundo who is going to die by 6. A complete wipe. A final push turning into nothing. It is the inevitable. It was the inevitable. We didn't really have time to post within that either.
Yeah, that was a last push where I think like 3 different groups of people had 3 different ideas of what they were doing. A few people chased kills. Exile was kind of sticking the people off top left, and one of their players was trying to kill the people on point. If they just did one of those things, I think that would have been fine.
Which, in this case, it looks like it's not going to be the case. But Bane, Bane taking a crack at the sniper play as well with the upper hand default sniper. Everybody loves default sniper. Exile getting eaten up.
What?
Tiny bombing on the Bane, and that's going to be pretty much it. Where they're going to go ahead and cap second, and we are still looking at some pretty significant ad for the side of MHC, but it is slowly dwindling as we're looking at Wild Rumpus building it slowly but steadily.
And here they come through. It is 80. The gun is immediately dead. Spoon, I think, is just caught. Great. They rush. Okay, well, I was going to say good job rushing Raven in secret, but it takes a little bit to get that kill. 3v3. Slug has Uber. No, 3v4, excuse me. Slug has Uber. Exile is going to live, so they should just be able to immediately push out, right? I mean, you just clear the sticks. Are they not going to push?
Not immediately, just in case somebody is hiding, but it looks, from what we're looking at from the side of everybody on the side of MHC, no one is hiding, but Rero actually is going to be the next person to take a crack at the sniper.
I don't think they're pushing. Oh, no, they are. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen the Rero sniper, trying to see how cushy this is going to look. I don't think they expect it either, unless they notice it pretty
Raven
quickly.
checked. They know.
Oh, okay. Oh, and Exile. Ooh. He peeked out a little bit more aggressively. Exile might have just been turned into a t-shirt, respectfully. But both teams are going to have Uber because of how slow they had to kind of take it coming into second. And it doesn't look like we're going to pressure, as both teams are pretty much just going to go ahead and chill with this Uber at. Or Uber, you know what I'm saying. Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a few. Okay, does Euro's just going for the whites? Well, I thought he was going to go in the lobby. there was World. He's just going for a wide swing. Isn't really going to get anything. They're hoping that someone gets baited in. Are they rushing choke? They are rushing choke. 6 taking a lot of damage, gets pushed back onto mid. Now this is a weird fight. There's 2 fights happening right now, and Wild Rumpus are just gone. Jello Jiggler did get behind in all of that, though.
Mm-hmm. Just so we're seeing it, too. Even though Jello Jiggler did get behind... Oh, wait. Actually, what is he doing? Oh. And he got the gold bot killer. Hold up. He's hunting. Rero going ahead and getting picked up by Spoonful. And they're virtually down 4 as long as Jello Jiggler is behind. It doesn't look
Do they know he's here? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do. They're sending 2 people at this point or to see if they can try to run down and hunt down this kill. Jello Jiggler in the corner. Wait, what is this?
This is like, he's playing this perfectly. Because they were down Rero. Again, with what player behind? Yeah, you think, okay, well, there it is. Well, but that's the best you can honestly hope for. They knew he was behind. They were down Rero, so it's not like his team could help him. So he just stays alive long enough for Rero to show back up, and now you're just treating it like it's a sack.
Definitely played that nice. Had his mental at the right time. Exile
going down. Wait.
All kinds of damage. Eric also getting pieced up by Rero. Down 2. Not what you want to see when you're holding the second, but it looks like we might do an exchange with Raven here at the choke if they do decide to commit it.
Yeah, what do they like shove flank? Oh, here I'm challenging a really good damage on a Spoonful. Spoonful was down to 1. 6 gets taken down as the Uber does come out. Windows has not used yet as Bane is dead and there's a soldier behind. They just need to leave. I think Slug is dead.
Yep. Slug is definitely caught. Slug definitely got caught there. You know, it seemed like a little bit it was some misdirection in terms of what they wanted to do with this.
Wait, hold on.
There's 48. Oh, in the window. Oh, and it gets forced. And Windows wants this. Ooh, he wants his mans. 40 HP Eric. He doesn't chase that with either. He got his mans, but he knows who's in.
6 is in.
6. He wants it.
He should get this kill.
He wants to feel like Toronto.
They know the scout's hurt. Oh.
3 HP.
Okay.
Oh, and explosives.
There's a world they fight this. There's no one here yet except for the soldier. The scout is just strung up. They are choked. Spoon could do a lot of damage here. Soldier bombs in. Raven on the high ground. There's a lot of damage, not a lot of kills. They need to get at least 1. That Bane kill is bad. Raven kill is even worse. They need to be gone. Exile is probably caught as well. No, good job by him to get out. They are still down 2 players.
What's interesting about that too is when we're looking at this,
they're just in.
Yeah, oh my god, they're just bullying it. They do not care who's hurt, who's low. They want to be in. It looks like, oh, we're turning this into a little 4-man sack? A little pressure cook? A 5-man pressure cook?
It wasn't supposed to be a 5-man, I guarantee you that. They got caught off guard by the spawns. They went in so aggressively that they're like, yeah, we just killed these players. They're going to be dead for a while. And they got caught. Yeah, they just got off guard. So all of a sudden, this is really good for Wild Rumpus. Tiny being dead too means essentially you can shove most doors effectively for free, right? As long as you pressure those soldiers back, you don't have to worry about sticks.
Not
and
at
choke
all.
Seems to be the door they choose.
With that being said, they still do have some Uber, but it is very minimal. They're not gonna take this, especially because both teams very even, 1-1. And for my people coming in here, this is grand finals. That currently both teams' map status are 1-1. No longer does the upper bracket advantage matter because it is 1-1. They are even. We are now essentially treating this like a best of 3. OMG! Both Ubers in play. No one is off classing, and it's just a good old-fashioned break in, make the med force, or try to do something. Be proactive, not reactive.
They have a scout behind, so that was the goal of that. That was really well played by Rero, just making Spoon dead his sticks. So as I say that though, the choke shove is coming in. Okay, 6 is gonna live. That's okay. They come back. So now, oh, it's Rero and Jello Jiggler behind. Jello Jiggler does get taken down. So now it's just Rero. Great rocket on the Bane, keep himself. Oh.
Rero came to play. He said, shoot, MG give you what bad habits? Shoot, I'm winning my fights though. As we're in, Uber does get used, and that means MHC does not have to use their Uber at all, as we're still seeing Sears finally die. Oh, and Exile. Rero came in from River to go ahead and trade his life, as we're seeing some information gathered from Eric just to try to see where they are. Player at is still in favor.
At least,
yeah, if anything, at least that.
They want to walk forward. Yeah, here they come.
It's Tiny, 35 HP, Raven could not finish off the kill. Raven is, I'm telling you, Raven is doing these nice plays where it's just like the off time, trying to catch people off, even if they're coming in, whatever the case may be. It's nice. There is a chance though. We can absolutely see Wild Rumpus get this Uber and save it for last. But we're seeing Exile get some spam, get some information for the team. They're at 85, so they are gonna get this Uber unicorn.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It took so long, like you said. Wild Rumpus are able to get Uber. Do they think it's ad? I don't think they do. They're just kind of buffing up players in lobby, so I'm assuming you're just going to see a pressure cooker. Yep, there goes Riro into water. He hasn't committed yet, but okay. Jello and Riro in water.
Oh my goodness. And just like that, we do see Jello, Jiggler, and water. We are still starting to see, ooh, Eric's gun kills Riro. Okay, love to see it. Love to see it. A little soldier deny, expert. We are seeing Bane on Pyro as well. Also still like to see it. Okay, okay. I will say, it doesn't look like, you think he goes spy again? You think he goes spy again?
He goes something. That's the most, like, I'm just sacking. Yeah, there it is, sniper. You can usually tell when someone's sacking to go in off class, and that's absolutely it. He just went in.
Riro, I gotta say it. If you watch back this cast, gotta change this hat, bro. Gotta change this hat, man. We gotta change it up, man. This hat ain't it, man. Jello Jiggler dying to traps set by Spoonful that he had on Launchpad. They know Riro is on Sniper 2 since he just tried to take a shot at Exile. I do see Exile on Battalion backups as well. This is kind of nice, but I'm still seeing Riro take some shots, whiffing a little bit, but it's okay. It happens. As still same thing, but we definitely know for sure if you are Wild Rumpus, they absolutely know that he's on Sniper, which it looks like Unicorn, he's switching off. He doesn't want to do it no more.
Yeah, they know he's... Does he go spy? No, he goes soldier again. Okay. Yeah, they knew he was on Sniper. He took a few shots as Jello Jiggler died in that previous fight. All right. So they think there's a Sniper. So you could get a decent soldier sack now because of the way they're playing. Or you could play the point pretty well. Because if you look at the point, there's really nothing on it. There's no sticks. The Pyro is there. Honestly, okay.
Ooh.
Raven dying is good, but now they're going to... You think they're gonna pressure the point mark? Wait, Sears is in secret. How did this happen?
Wait, oh my gosh.
Sears and Jello Jiggler just double scout rush the point? That might literally be the play.
Wait, oh my god. He's got the good hat on. He's got the light sombrero hat. Oh,
that's literally the play. Wait, they got it. Oh
my gosh.
Wow.
Because he wasn't called within secret, nobody knew about him. He and Six were able to get on the they were able to get on that point like it was nothing. Windows XP living with 50 HP, doing a massive surf, not gonna get air shot this time around. But Unicorn, we are looking at ads for the side of MHC, and Riro does die a late death. Not
He's going for back cap.
Not the end of the world, and Battalions is popped by, I believe, Exile, who has it.
Yeah, but they haven't used it yet. Now, okay, Raven said, you're in a really weird spot. Here they come, but what's the banner going to do, right? It's against an Uber. You're going to be able to absorb the damage. And the banner literally isn't doing anything because the Uber still hasn't come out. So, rough situation for Exile. But, you know, as I said, okay, never mind. The Uber's coming. I was going to say that Slug might get Uber for last. They use in. Good cap time. Heavy's coming out, and they're just playing the point. No one can jump it. 2-1.
A lot of aggression. If anything, I thought Exile was gonna hold that Battalions until last. It would have been kind of. I can understand why he used it in that situation. Yeah, to absorb any kind of damage. No one dies, no stray kills, whatever the case may be. But I would have loved to have seen him try to live for last. But it may have been crazy with the pace they were walking. But a new mid Unicorn.
Yeah, new mid. The mids have been going really good for Musei Club for the most part. They've been able to get a lot of good early aggression and space. As I said, the Doe Bomb does come in. Six immediately dies, and there's not a huge amount of damage really on Raven and Bane are kind of low, but like they're fine. As I say, that Raven gets cleaned up on the floor. Jello Jiggler is on the floor as well, so it would be good, but all of a sudden Exile is dead. The bomb comes in, Riro feeds, we're back to a 4v4. Both teams are both down soldiers. Jello Jiggler is hurt in this corner, so if they knew about him, they could have killed him, but they don't. This is a really weird situation. Both teams need to figure out who they're going to focus fire and just do it. As Eric just runs down Jello Jiggler, so never mind.
Oh my goodness, hold on. And he gets piped up by Tiny, and we are going to see soldiers here, but it doesn't look like we're going to see him contest the mid just as of yet. That was crazy, very chaotic. I thought that fight was going to go a completely different way because Tiny hit a shot on Spoon that put him on the floor and had him at 25 HP. That looks scary, but Uber's in play for both teams and no off classes. So just kidding, Exile on Spy.
Exile Spy. Here we go. This is pretty good. Like, in your mind, if you're thinking logically, you're like, okay, they could off class. You know, there was a lot of chaos, there was a lot of death. If you're thinking as a, like, just in the moment, you're not expecting them to have a spy right now. As I said, there's a soda on mid. It was Riro. Riro's dead. And,
Oh,
Six was in too. So now Exile Spy is actually essentially useless unless he can... Yeah, it's... Did they see him? They did not.
They did not see him, but they don't know he's on spy. But I can tell you that if they're counting players, which, you know, it's advanced grands, these people are, both teams are definitely counting players. If they aren't seeing a soldier with a team captain, they probably have to assume. They have to assume, but assuming in this game, in Team Fortress 2 can...
Riro saw him.
Oh.
Riro should have just seen him there, I should say. I don't know for sure if Riro saw him, but Riro should have seen him.
Oh. I hope
There's no spy check.
So.
Okay, but... Wait, he decloaks. Okay, Exile thinks he's been seen. Go Pyro. Wait.
Oh. Wait.
He's so hurt. Bomb the medic. Bomb point. Where's your soldier?
64. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a double. Bane actually got eaten up, and I thought that was going to be a double. But a nice little... Exile might have a great acting career with the way he played Spy. That was crazy.
Yeah, so... If they were in a position to follow up, Windows XP either forces or drops there, but I'm 99% sure what just happened is they were down at Scout, and Exile was like pretty sure that Riro saw him, so he's like, I'm just going to go in, right? Like, I'm just going to go in, I'm going to die, I'm going to get off Spy. You don't expect that, though. Okay, Bane's on Sniper.
We're still seeing, but, ooh, hold up. Okay, he's got the Omper hand. It's not strange. Crazy. We're seeing him kind of load up. Riro, he wasn't standing still. Love to see it. Still trying to pressure. We are seeing Tiny as well try to go ahead and pressure, and some cap pressure. Beautiful cap pressure. They don't use the Uber.
That is incredible cap pressure.
That is insane. And Bane is still just able to work his magic. No Tiny either, and he just has the main door. We can't. Windows XP isn't going to be able to peek it, but the Scorch shot and Riro pressuring main is going to go ahead and make Bane back up as he re-peeks it. Windows XP. He gets shot again. Oh no, he's a magnet. Same
exact spot.
He's a magnet. Riro can't do it, man. Oh, a nice shot. Tiny gets hit down to 73 HP as the bow. We see some pressure now. We see Jello Chick and the cap from Raven after
goes to the point.
Killing Tiny.
That's that organized chaos you were talking about, right? They were just constant pressure. They never let them breathe, and they were so worried about the sniper and everybody else, they just didn't think about the point. Didn't deal with Raven.
Coordinated chaos and coordinated setup plays are some of the best plays I love to see, because everyone does it differently. It's not the same. It's not a textbook. But we are actually seeing Exile 88 HP might actually get cleaned up if he's not getting this bow. Oh my gosh, that might be the case. He got the bow and he's still alive with 37 HP with 6, getting the kill on the Raven. Opening pick for Wild Rumpus. Try to see if we can find somebody else. I believe Riro is behind.
Good bomb, Riro. Yup. Got him.
Great bomb from Riro, getting Slugmundo and Bane, and the cleanup. This is that chaos that we were both just talking about. Windows XP and a spawner from 6. They have to leave, but it doesn't look like Exile wants to give him that case, but he has to respect it. He has to respect it depending on the health, but everyone else trying to find a pick. Sears went on that. Oh my gosh, interested with that. Eric, trying to clean up, but Windows XP is going to live another day.
Yeah, the focus fire could have been a little bit better. I think it would have actually been a drop if it was, but it's hard in that situation, especially when there's 3 people surrounding them. They didn't cap mid. Spoon, I think Spoon could have capped mid actually, but it's only gonna buy him like 3 or 4 extra seconds, so in the long run it doesn't really matter that much. Although it could get Slug Uber actually, now that I think about it. Slug could get Uber for last. They're not gonna have Uber for second. They're already peeking through big door in here. Spoon is hurt in lobby, so he can't really do much besides take shutter. So they're going to have to give up second here. Exile dies, going for a force. That's fine. I think he was going for a force.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was looking like he was trying to go for like a force. Also, wait, Tiny's wearing the Robin Walkers. Wait, I'm gonna need that hat ASAP though. That's a banger hat. Need that. Hashtag need that, as we're currently still seeing both teams have Uber. Exile's basically gonna go ahead and get another spawn. And Sears through main. Did no one see him? No way. Okay, nah, he was spotted.
Okay. He thought he was doing the same thing again, right? Yeah, okay, he's been spotted now.
He's been spotted. He's absolutely been spotted.
They dealt with one, now the other one's getting cleaned up. Wait, okay. They got 3. Eric died. It's a 4-man. That's fine. You can push out now. Tiny actually doesn't really have any sticks, so they're just... Okay. I I don't hate that play. It's a 4-man. I've seen some other teams do it. You just 4-man into last because the chances of success are so much higher than the 1 or 2-man. And if not, you're just holding mid and you're still in a good spot.
That was. I gotta give Yaga props, man. He said red demo with a cap. That's facts.
It's true.
It's true. We are also seeing same situation. Both teams have Uber. No one really has realistically an advantage on one another. And for the people coming in, this is grand finals, y'all. Advanced grand finals. This is technically map 2 that we're seeing, but map 3 in the game if you really care about that. But same situation. We are currently looking at even Uber's unicorn. We're not seeing any off classes, so we have to see MHC try to break this stalemate and push in and pressure.
Yeah, this is pretty standard hold right now. As I say that though, I don't think Spoon has sticks in lobby, so they could actually just shove into Baby Door if they wanted to, which they've done pretty successful a few times.
Yeah,
Amber's dead.
They've definitely. Ooh, wait, Rero with Rero already dying as well. That does open something a little bit for Wild Rumpus if they want to try to send somebody. I was trying to see if Raven was going to be that somebody to initiate something, but it looks like we're just going to kind of chill out, reassess, and Rero is on Sniper.
It's on Sniper. I mean, Sniper has had pretty decent success. Sniping in a second is such a weird, it's such a weird thing, right? There's not a huge amount of sight lines. You can't peek super deep, but what you are able to do on Sniper, I think, is really important. Like, if he peeks this big door, now they know he's on Sniper, so he's going to be able to get these people corralled into the corner. Like, look where they're all playing. They're all playing right around this corner. They are playing close choke, so what you could do is you could get a scout behind or a soldier behind. As I say that, here comes the flank shove on the 6. He's taking so much damage. He does get cleaned up. And there goes Eric. All right, 1 for 1.
A nice little trade, as we're currently seeing the same thing. The Rero peak from Big Door. Maybe I shouldn't have talked smack about the hat. My bad, Rero. I still stand by what I said, though. You gotta change this hat, bro. This sniper hat ain't it.
Okay, here's the scout behind. So now you have a scout behind with a sniper. You're hoping that scout can either live or win a 1v1. You don't really want to send 2 back if you're Wild Rumpus, and if you do, you want that kill to be quick, which it is going to be. He's going to get taken down. Mute Club has about 5 seconds to get aggressive and do something, and they don't do it. So now Rero, pretty passive. I'm wondering how they're going to break this. Are they going to have Cello come up as like spy or something? Or are they just going to do more of the same?
That is a great question. I will say, just along that line, and we are officially now entering overtime, ladies and gentlemen, which means whoever caps the point wins the game. With an opening from 6, or excuse me, from Exile, again. Getting the kill on the 6. Rero still looking at choke, trying to see if he can solidify, get a kill. Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's the issue with Sniper here. It's like they're playing next to him, but they're not doing anything behind him or with him, right? They're really just relying on Rero to get that pick. The soldiers aren't really doing a huge amount. They don't really have a scout behind. The demo isn't sticking aggressive, right? But they're still playing around him, which allowed for that shove to happen. Again, the shove doesn't mean much, but oh wait, Blue just uses Uber trade.
Blue did use Uber. Is going to be better for the side of Wild Rumpus as we're seeing it too. No one's really heavy. Putis 6 on Putis. Oh my gosh, destruction! Just trying to keep him alive, and he managed to get so much damage, but ultimately he's gonna lose his life. Rero going for the and a nice little spin from Slugmundo. Mini Moon Shoes didn't get shot by Rero. He had all the time in the world, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. But whoever wins the cap will be the winner of Goalie Wash, or as we like to call it, I like to call it Gubby Wash, cause Gubby tub yuck.
Glad we're out of that stalemate. I'm pretty sure, looking at the clock, I think both teams had Uber for like 4 and 5 minutes. So we weren't doing anything for a while. Now we're back, and it's a stalemate on the other side, essentially. Let's see if Wild Rumpus has a better way to break it.
You know, I think the sniper heavy was interesting alongside that line, but I would like to see, yeah, just exactly how they're gonna break it. I would say if they do try anything, if there is an expectation. Wait, do they see these traps though? Oh, yeah, okay.
I think they do.
Okay.
Look at where Rero is playing, by the way.
Ooh, he's denying. He's
denying Baby Door, which is good for the shove, but that really just opens up choke. Like, look at choke right now. The scout and the soldier are going back and forth. They can find an opening. Just like that. Exile is on windows. Great rocket. One more. He's so hurt behind rock. Oh, he doesn't get it. But that's exactly what I was saying. Like, you can't dedicate too many people to one side or the other, or something like that happens. Granted, great serve to live, but that was way too close.
26 HP when he was in the air. Yeah, that third rocket would have finished him off, but we've seen both these medics got some moon shoes. Shout out Luddy for curating that. We already know he ain't with us, but he with us, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, though, we do see Exile on Spy looking to...
Whoa!
The Spy
I think Raven got caught in choke.
The Spy is actually gonna get canceled from the 2 kills that MHC has collected, but it doesn't look like Wild Rumpus wants to give up the mid. The Uber does happen. It looks like they probably want to have an exchange and try to play for a post, or at least wait for their players, but with the player disat,
they're gone and Exile's dead.
Great at all. Oh, Spoon!
Where was it? Just on point? It had to have been, right?
Point in the boxes. Oh
okay. And they're down 6. Don't let them cap. Yeah, there you go. Good. All right. That's crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen
I don't know. Yeah, good play from him, I guess. Saving that round, or saving that point for his team. They are going to be able to get second for essentially free. Yeah.
It looks like with it being said too, you know, we are still looking at the situation in Unicorn where the Ubers are pretty even in this case. I would be interested to see just exactly how this is going to play out, what they're going to do, if they're going to incorporate the same thing that what we've seen from the side of MHC, where they utilize these 4-mans, maybe even a 3-man, or do another point pressure play, which we saw earlier that got them round 2, or round 1 technically. Round 2,
They've been pretty good with these pressures, I will say. So I'm curious. They're getting all these buffs in River. Raven's just in.
Raven is definitely just
Great
in.
rocket.
He gets cleaned up. Nice rocket from bro. Gun going back up, and we might see him on sniper again.
I'm assuming this is a sniper. Either Raven's gonna snipe, or like Eric runs back and snipes or something. Bane's holding the door, so Bane's gonna snipe. Bane's at the door. Bane's gonna snipe.
Oh, Raven.
Wait, do we get a double?
A double?
Raven's checking. I don't know if they're gonna commit to this, but oh, they thought about it.
I thought he was. I thought he was gonna commit. We do see Bane back on the sniper class. I'm on his cam the entire time he's on sniper just to kind of see what he does.
Waiting for a buff. He's calling med. They have to have heard that, right? Unless they're like screaming in voice chat. You have to hear the sniper screaming for medic. It's a super loud voice line. He just keeps doing it.
If you got good headphones, you definitely hearing that. But if you got Mickey headphones, you definitely not hearing that.
They're okay. They know. What? Don't cross into it. Reroll. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I was about to say, please don't stand still again, man. But it looks like we're gonna see Bane try to take it from River. Eric actually loses his life, which, trying to get the kill on the 6 and River, along with Rero, who's just giving some initial pressure. No one is pressuring the lobby. We did try to see both the soldiers do what they could do, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough to get a any kind of refight. Eric going to come back on. He's going to come back up on Scout, and we do see 6 take roughly about 140 damage. Tiny dodged with her life before getting a headshot. Rero misses the first rocket on the Bane, and it's still just the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, Bane had a shot onto Tiny. They're gonna get a good bomb. Great bomb. Is he? Oh, he lives.
Wait, what? Great bomb.
I was gonna say that's a great bomb. That's a 1-for-1 trade. You kill the sniper. That's awesome. But they live. So now what?
We do see Spoon set. We do see Spoon. I gotta clip that bomb because that was crazy. Like literally bomb in, bomb out. Like bro, that. Bro had a V6 engine in his original. That was crazy.
And we're back up again on sniper. Yeah, that was a really clean bomb. Stop calling for medic. They're gonna hear you, man. I'm getting upset. All right, whatever. So sniper again. There's a minute left. Like at some point, you have to try to do something. If you're what? Oh, Tiny almost. Here comes that Uber. That's fine. The problem is Windows still hasn't used. Windows just uses now. They actually didn't have to, I don't think, but they do regardless. That's a big pick. The 6 pick is big. You still have a sniper in Bane, which makes this repush a little bit harder, especially with there being a gun and there being a pyro. Is Sears out of ammo on their Okay, no, there we go. There was rockets coming in, and I didn't see reflex. I got confused for a second. We got 30 seconds left. Bane is still on sniper and is constantly getting spammed by the scorch shot. There's not a whole lot that Wild Rumpus can do. They're trying their best to spam this gun, but like, what can you do? You have to basically just all in a few seconds, hope that maybe Bane hits a shot or that someone gets lucky.
Yeah, they're realistically just trying to run down the time. They don't really have a lot of time left, but they did use
the Uber. They built that really good, actually.
So they did it.
They need tap time. They do. Wait, they killed Windows. There's a world. There's a world.
Wait, there's a world. There's a world. There's a way.
Wait, he hits a shot.
Spoon Slugmundo.
Tap time though. This pyro.
Yellow Kiggler. Tiny. Oh my. Slugmundo. Slugmundo has to live.
Sears just killed Spoon with Slug's arrow.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Wow. That was a lot closer than I think it should have been, but alright. Good pyro play.
You took down the time, you did what you had to do, but then we're getting a new mid unicorn, which interesting to see. This could be the final mid.
It absolutely could be. Pretty standard by so far. Rero bombs, but not super aggressive. 6 is playing really baity. XL just goes in. Jello Jager gets melted. Sears is about to die too, so they're down too. They have to bail. Look how aggressive these soldiers are. They're immediately in. There's already a scout captain. These players are caught. They could actually be able to get on Windows. Or 6 actually.
The damage! The damage is monumental.
Oh my god. I don't think they know that they hit Windows that much. I think they just are calling if there's much damage. Oh, all of a sudden it's not good.
Oh, and Raven.
Wait, Raven
behind gets the pick. Oh, that's beautiful. That's the opening. That's the Gully Wash opening.
Gotta be careful though. Look how aggressive Slug is.
Oh, they have to use Uber. That's unfortunate. But even with the second point about the capture, all these picks that are about to be in play are great. If they get Tiny and River, that would solidify their last push. Only if they catch it. But Tiny is gonna live with 84 HP. That's insanity. That was crazy.
That was literally the best thing you could have hoped for in that situation, honestly, after Windows died. But yeah, that pressure was great. That was and Raven's already on sniper. Okay.
But
I don't. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Nah, you go ahead. You got it.
I was gonna say I don't disagree with the play, but like they've struggled. Both teams have kind of struggled to play around their sniper. Right, the round that they won with Bane on sniper, I think it was Bane, not Eric. Hit really good shots, but they weren't necessarily supporting them too much. And again, that's how a lot of teams play. Uber just comes in. Wait, Windows doesn't have yet. The gun gets cleaned up. They don't really have anything else yet, and they still have a sniper. Jello Jigger, that's a good pick. Windows does use, so they could get a repush. Tiny's dead. All of a sudden, this is great. XL does get cleaned up, but look, everyone's on the point. If they just go in now, they're going to get mulched. They are.
Collapse. Oh, and Raven's just whacking them.
Hitting everything. Raven's just hitting everything. Yep, all right. Jeez, you could math. See, that's what I was kind of saying, though. Like, they weren't necessarily playing with their sniper. Their sniper was just hitting everything. Which, again, that's a very valid strategy when you have someone as good as Raven, I suppose.
We went from this whole series starting from upper bracket advantage for the side of Moose Hate Club, turning into the upper advantage currently for the side of Wild Rumpus. We are looking at a 1-2 right now, Unicorn Wizard.
Yeah, they're playing really well. This is looking really good.
Oh my goodness.
Although, to be fair, 2 of the rounds that, and again, it's nothing against Wild Rumpus, 2 of the rounds that they won were off of a sniper just getting 3 kills, right? Like, that doesn't mean they don't deserve the win, but it's not like Moose Hate Club were playing bad. That was a very close map. It easily could have gone the other way. And looking at the stats, it almost kind of supports that.
Yeah.
6 at 287, my goodness.
My goodness. My goodness. Oh my goodness. The logs are looking beautiful.
There were 8 med deaths in 40 minutes.
Oh my gosh. This is what do these logs tell you?
These logs tell me Jello Jiggler was having a rough time, which doesn't necessarily mean he was playing bad. It's flank scout, and flank scout is very fickle. Like, you can just not have a role in the game, especially Gully Wash. How long was he on engineer for? 10 minutes, right? All right.
For like a bit, yeah.
Yeah, he was on it for 10 minutes. So flank scout, especially on Gully, you can you can kind of just get taken out of the game, which seemed to be kind of happening to him. But other than that, what I'm seeing is, I don't know. I guess like the soldiers on Moose Hate Club are dying a bit more. It's not a huge difference, but it's what 26 and 24 versus 21 and 20. That's a little bit of a difference. Those are really the only two things I noticed. Like Demo is pretty close. Tiny did a good amount more damage than Spoon, but Spoon had the kills to keep up. The other scouts were all pretty equal for the most part. The meds were equal. The other thing, though, again, Slug still has Slug. I mean, it's not as bad as it was in Bagel, but Slug has double the assists, which it kind of speaks to the way that Rumpus are playing a little bit, right? They're playing more off of their combo players, and their medic is getting a little more into the fight in those situations.
Yeah, like the damage spread definitely the damage spread. Wait, oh my god, JID dropped this album. Oh my god. Anyway, along that line, the damage spread was kind of nice in terms of either team. We did see Six and Tiny put up a substantial 287, 272, followed by just a red wall with Raven, Spoon, and Exile. Logs definitely are only going to tell you the story because this is definitely a type of log where you have to look at the game because it just looks so chaotic. It's a 39-minute game. You definitely know it went into overtime at that point in time. What's really interesting too, alongside some of the plays that they were doing, I like the momentum that MHC was doing a lot of times when it came to pushing, when it came to a lot of these last pushes or more. It just seemed like a lot of time they could not solidify a last push to where it would have been a super consistent last push. It had to be chaotic. You know what I'm saying? That same thing you and I were talking about with that that controlled chaotic kind of push, or they had trouble kind of flipping like the leapfrog. So if you would try to do a leapfrog and it was looking good at first, someone was either dying. It felt like almost always within pre-Uber, pre-exchange, or post-exchange. At least one person is always dying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. But now we're on to Snakewater, and I'm curious about these mids, honestly, because Snakewater is, I mean, I guess a lot of mids are kind of, you can do one of two things, right? You can just play passive and try to bait them forward, or you can go aggressive, as opposed to, I guess, like maybe Process or Granary, where you can do a rotate mid,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm curious if Moose Hate Club are going to do double bombs, because on Bagel, they were doing those at the beginning a lot, and they were super impactful. And Snakewater is a map where a soldier double bomb off mid can be incredibly effective if the other team is not ready for it and cannot absorb it. So I'm curious if that's what they want to do, or do they just play really disciplined and not go. Same on the other side, right? Like, it's always interesting to see. I think Snakewater mid is honestly one of the more interesting mids in TF2, just because it really is, how do I want to play and how am I going to react to how they play more than some other maps, I think.
And what's interesting too is from the synergy we've seen on Bagel Unicorn, I'm excited to see how a lot of these initial setups, a lot of these initial mids are going to go. Both of these soldiers are very, very capable of initializing and outputting huge amounts of damage. Synergy on play, on foot. It seems like anybody can do just about anything on soldier right now. But the most important thing with this is technically we as an audience are looking at map 3, but in the map page this is technically quote unquote map 4, which turns the tide. We are looking at a upper bracket advantage to now a 2-1 lead, Wild Rumpus being up, and this is Moose Hate Club's map, Snakewater at Case, which if they win this, we go to the 5th and final map, which will be Process, that was picked by Wild Rumpus. It will be interesting to see exactly how this plays out, because if Moose loses this, the championship will automatically go to Wild Rumpus.
Yeah, I'm looking right now through each team's season to see like what Snakewater looks like. From what I can see, Moose Hate Club played it 3 times through the regular season and playoffs. They won all 3, mostly pretty handily. Wild Rumpus, on the other hand, They lost to Bucks World on it. They beat Fire Up Esports, and then I don't think they played it again, actually. So they're 1-1 on it. So that would probably explain the pick coming out of Moose Hay Club. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the way that Rumpus are playing, like they're doing a really good job at absorbing and being able to like lose a player to whatever play is coming in, right? Like usually a lot of teams, when a soldier double bombs you, or when two soldiers double bomb you, excuse me, or the other team runs at you, they just freak out and they really struggle with absorbing that. It feels like Wild Rumpus is doing a really good job of saying, okay, this is going to happen or this is happening. We're going to lose a player or two, but we're still going to react in the correct way.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any expectations to what, after what we've seen a couple times for these other maps, do you have kind of like or I tell you what, we actually haven't done any predictions like for either teams the entirety of. Do you have a general prediction for how this game could play from how we've seen both teams play both maps?
I would say we're going to see. I would think we're going to see a bit of a slower match, similar to Gully Wash. Snakewater can be one of those maps where it just kind of drags because it's hard to push from mid to second, or it's things like that. If I had to give a winner prediction based on what I've been seeing, it's Wild Rumpus. They've been playing a lot better overall. And if I had to give a round prediction, I don't know, like 3-2 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, after like 60 minutes of Golden Cap, as is tradition.
No, that is as is tradition. Okay, so you think 3-2 in the sense of Wild Rumpus? This might be my devil's advocate kind of map. I feel like I say same thing, 3-2. More in favor. Honestly, shit. I say 4-2. 4-3. Excuse me,
okay.
4-3 in favor of MHC. I'm excited to see if I'm wrong. Hey, if I'm right or wrong, it don't matter. It's still great TF2 at the end of the day. I'm excited to kind of see how these setups will be in play though. But I don't think the mental is ruined. Both teams are still playing really good. I think it's going to be pretty consistent from how we've seen everything else. But on a map like Snakewater, where it is kind of like double bombing the map, you can kind of take some things from it. But with that being said, I am excited to see just how it will kind of add up in this case. I would kind of like to see MHC get a little bit more aggressive at certain times. Or I would love for them to not have one person die. You can only do so much, but I would love to have one person not die before any type of Uber engagement. As it looks like we're going to go live here too, Unicorn.
As we're going live, yeah, just like you said. What? Okay. He was checking. I saw Spy. I saw Spy. He moved and I saw Spy. I was like, I don't know. All right, so we'll see what happens. Snakewater usually starts pretty default. Teams usually don't immediately go for that double bomb. They could, but... Oh, no, as I say that, there's the double bomb. Reroll 6. Great double bomb. Oh, my God, Slug.
Oh,
there, okay, it's dead.
The damage...
But everyone else is dead.
So they did the double bomb. It was great. It did get their target, but it looked like we saw Wild Rumpus take advantage of that and absorb anything that wasn't immediately dealt to Slug Mundo. They basically just got to dodge it and do whatever. We get to see some people being aggro. Tiny got out with 3 HP, bro.
Yeah, that's a really good way to deal with a double soldier bomb. Like just accept that your medic. That's what that felt like, right? They just like, all right, our med's dead. Let's just kill everybody else. Even before Slug died. And honestly, actually, I think Slug was going to live. He just ate lock and load pipe from across the map from Tiny. So, well, we don't have to deal with that one for much longer. So this would have been a different story. I'm not salty about the weapon at all, but okay, whatever.
You hate that weapon. You hate that thing.
I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Regardless, though, even Ubers, there's no off classes yet. What do we got? Level 2 in the banny spot. So let's see. Do they spam the gun, go for sack? Do they immediately rip a sack? You're kidding.
What the? Oh,
they just use?
Yeah, they did the sticky pogo. I saw the vision. Exile is probably gonna lose his life because of all this, but it is okay. We are keeping 3. So turn it into like like a trade, and it looks like Spoon is going to be out too. Oh, a nice little, instead of going lower, he goes out from the door. He's soldier lower. Does he chase? Does he do anything? Nah, he just chills. And at this point in time, we're just going to wait for respawn.
Yeah, that was really close. They cut that incredibly close. I guess, yeah, it's a catch Uber, right? You're pogoing your Demon, but usually you're doing that off more than like 5 ad. Because both those meds exploded at the exact same time, right?
Just about too. So but you know, even though they exploded, they did use. We did see Segundo actually use a little bit earlier, and yeah, 6 on sniper again with the Australian. Ooh, wait, and he got a good sniper set. Oh, but that usually means disaster. Oh,
and Rio down too. Now all of a sudden they're down both soldiers. Tiny's taking a lot of damage as well. They've just shoved in lower. This is looking pretty decent. Eric gets taken down on the flank, so it's not as good anymore. Exile's a little bit too far forward. Is going to back up. This is basically you just hoping someone hits a straight pipe. Bane gets taken down. They have run. 6 is still on sniper.
Oh my goodness. Just as we're seeing it too. And we are starting to see some trash talk in the chat. Raven kill. Oh, and we're going to talk about it later as the Uber comes out from Wild Rumpus. It doesn't look like we're initiating an exchange. Exile trying his best to see if he can try to make them use, but it isn't going to be the case.
How is this man alive?
Stopped, but Raven, oh, beautiful smart play, comes in as Exile doesn't make the bomb and gets the pick on the 6, and he's behind. He sinks somebody's rocket. That was crazy. He managed to get out. What in the world? And they still haven't used Uber yet.
All right, they're just going to leave. I really don't like saying negative things about people, like, in the moment, but 6, you need to get off sniper, man. Okay, there you go. Because, like, well, they lost, with all due, he's playing great. Like, he's having a great game, but they lose 3, the other team loses 3, and you're pushing mid and you say sniper. I think that's a big reason they lost that fight. As I say that, though, Raven gets exploded upon lower. Tiny gets traded by Spoonful.
That's a great
pick. Seems like that's going to be it. No, Rio gets taken down, so they're down 2 explosive classes. Windows has, oh, and 6. Was 6 behind?
6
no.
was.
No, Eric was just in. Eric just ran in.
Oh, and Exile took advantage of the off time, turned this into a 3v3. Now it does have to use the point where they do use Spoon.
Oh,
probably he's going to get dropped here.
They're getting mulched.
But that's okay. That's completely okay. Even though they get most of Uber comes back and they clean up Jello Jiggler, and they're going to probably clean up Sears here too. If they clean up Sears, this could be a complete pick on the Windows XP, who's lower, and it seems to be Raven, but Tiny is stopping all that from happening as Bane and Slum Understood, and he gets piped. Does Tiny hit it? Oh my goodness, almost. If that was lock and load, that would have been a hit. That was crazy as we see 6 try to chase, and it looks like we see Eric try to pressure through lower as well. Oh, just kidding. Exile's in and takes advantage of the distraction. That's perfect with Windows XP already dead and add in favor of Wild Rumpus. They're going to go ahead, get this Uber, and potentially turn this into a last push pick, my boy.
Yeah, this could really just be the end of it. Windows is going to just spawn now, so if they build this quick enough, Sears misses the shot, that's okay. Get on Pyro or stay Sniper? No, get off class. Switch classes? Nope, stay on Sniper. Okay. If they go quick enough, they could catch Moose Hay Club in a weird spot, but no, they are going to get their buffs. They are, it seems like, just going to pogo through Shutter or just bomb in through Shutter. They're using, going to immediately melt. All right, what are you going to do next with it? You bomb them left? Yes.
Oh, and so Tiny's dead.
Yeah, Tiny is destroyed. Tiny's dead, 6 is dead. Now everybody just needs to re-heal and destroy the Heavy. Right?
Oh, just so we say that, but Eric goes ahead and dies. Everyone is shooting the Heavy. This Heavy, oh, and the Heavy dies, putting this at a 1-0. And we see some trash talk in the chat. Raven got the kill on the 6, type nice sniper with Rebo trying to be the regulator. 6 typing mad LOL. Raven's typing nice bomb, and it's just working. He's getting it in his head.
He's sniping the mid. I will say, sniper to mid on Snakewater can be very successful if the other team isn't expecting it. The cat sightline is really good. However, why are you sniping the mid? He's not even doing the cat peek. He's just sitting inside.
Nah, he might have that. Nah,
he's gonna prove me wrong. He's about to do something crazy.
This might be more trash talk. Ooh, Raven get hit. Hold up. Does he find another pick? Hold up. 3, 2. Ooh, okay. Get the Bane pick. Okay. Wasn't a headshot, but it happens. Ooh, gets this headshot though. Okay. Oh, okay. Give him another chance. Give him a chance.
Should use demo. Alright, so it wasn't a huge he got a scout kill. It wasn't a massive factor, but I think actually them going sniper won them the mid just off the way they played because of it. Raven and Exile both bombed really aggressively, but because 6 was on sniper, his team had to play a little bit more passive, which means they were in a better position to absorb that sniper. As Rio takes on Bane, immediately gets traded, 6 has the opportunity to just quick pick drop down. I don't think there's anybody here. There's not. Oh, the shot was there, misses it, but Jello Jiggler and Sears are dead. This is really a situation where you can just push, honestly. It's a sniper and a demo. There's not a huge amount that you can do, especially if the soldier does this, just like Raven. Oh,
but wait. Wait, he's living. There's no way. Oh, he gets the bottle pick.
Draw down, and Spoon's in. Okay.
Spoon gonna get the drop. Raven dropping a wow in chat. Oh, yeah, he getting in the head. It's too late with this. No ad for the side of MHC, and we're gonna go ahead and see the likes. Oh wait, hold up, Tiny almost got in the almost on the snipe pill on the Exile, but everyone is gonna live. Exile's on battalion backup. Wait,
Exile's on battalion's backup. They are gonna get basically all their forwards for this, and this is a situation where 6 on sniper is actually a good thing that he lived on it. They know he's there, which might make them just use immediately around the corner. He can do a lot of denial here, which should, in theory, get his medal. Yeah, there's the Uber. The jump gets denied. Yeah, the jump gets denied, so the Uber doesn't actually do much. They kill Jello Jiggler. If you're Moose 8 Club, that's fine. You lose a scout and you lose the point, but you keep everybody else alive. You're going to be basically fine on mid. Rero fought the point.
Which Rero did fight the point, dies for it. Still looking to add no, and you're down 2 when even if the Uber isn't in play, they can still try to take a dry fight if they truly wanted to, but it looks like they are going to go ahead and respect the Uber. They don't want anything to do with it, especially with Windows calling a fake call. It's not true Uber yet. It's just making it seem like it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Rero fought. He must have been caught behind, because that was a weird fight. It doesn't matter in the long run, right? But regardless, we're going to have even Ubers, no off classes at the moment. I don't think either of the soldiers are on man treads. And wait, there's no gun either, so the man treads wouldn't even matter. It's purely even. Everyone's on default 6s classes. Let's see what they're going to do. I'm assuming Raven's about to peek. No, I was going to say Raven's going to peek lower, look for a gun. That doesn't happen. Tiny taking a decent amount of damage on the left here. But big crazy right now.
We're probably, if I had to guess now, they're probably, where the Exile is on battalions, they're going to try to see if they can build battalions and take a battalion's push in first, especially if we're trying to get this gun and get initial pressure, and then probably try to sack somebody. Just
wait, look at what Exile just did. Look where he is.
Wait, he's playing.
He blew it. He went all the way back into lower on second and blew the battalions in hopes that they wouldn't hear it.
Oh.
Wait, that's so smart. This is so smart. They're going to run down Tiny. Oh, no.
That's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens. Battalion comes out. They don't even have to use back. They did end up using, but they don't have any scouts in play. This Uber is going to be extremely slow.
Yeah,
and at this point, it's Mickey. It's a Mickey Uber. How are my scouts dying?
Yeah, the idea was great. That was really smart, especially like running all the way back. That's really smart. It's just the execution wasn't best. Why is Rero on mid?
Now let him cook. He's cooking. He's trying.
He's drawing. Wait.
He's cooking. He's drawing eyes. Exile's dead. He's cooking. Oh, and he pulled a tracker at the Philly land. He burnt the katsu. He burnt the katsu pork. He burnt it. He was cooking with gasoline. But they are trying to pressure.
6 is on the med.
Oh, and 6
kills Bane. He's gonna get the demo too. Oh.
But Slug
Wait,
Mundo
the back
lives.
cap. I didn't even realize the back cap.
Slug Mundo lives with 14.
Oh my god.
HP.
Oh my god. They're getting mulched.
Oh my. The back cap. Oh my god. The back cappers came in and wiped out 3 people. How is that allowed? Nah.
That's crazy.
How is that allowed? How is that allowed? They're so good. As Eric just drops a ... in the chat. He is trying to get in the mental. They're playing the whole mental game as we're currently seeing full ad for the side of Wild Rumpus, but not before 6. And Rero, but the muchos from Slug. He does have to end up using the Uber, and it looks like 6 is going to be out as well, but we are looking at 6 actually getting picked off. Spoon also dying. It looks like they still want to try to contest, take this 44. They don't have a demo. Raven on back just getting pressure, and they don't even want to take the refight anymore. They're down 3. The player ad is back in the hands of Wild Rumpus. Rumpus, and they're back in for free. Unicorn, as we see a high bomb from Raven, and he's gonna get pieced up by Tiny, and it looks like they're gonna try to trade back and forth. Down 2 for the side of Wild Rumpus, trying to fight for this point. Eric is just living. He's giving them the footwork, and he's gonna ultimately die by Tiny, and that gives a lot of Uber ad for the side of MHC.
Yeah, they got a little bit ahead of themselves. They had like a really good 2-player ad, and they just sent people in. As Exile tries to go for play, gets run down. That's kind of the hard thing about Snakewater is even with the player advantage, there's so much ground to cover and so much space for the other team to go that if you don't really focus on exactly what you're doing, you can get ahead of yourself pretty easily in a situation like that.
Which, the way we're still looking at it too, we're looking at some pressure. Rero goes ahead and gets Timmy 2'd by the spoonful pipes, as we're currently still looking at both teams having Uber, but the player advantage is going to be Faye, and because of all this damage, they have to use the Uber, and Wild Rumpus does not have to use it back, and we already have people sent behind through Saw. Tiny trying to lock it out to the best of her abilities, but the rest of MHC has to leave with the player disad.
Yeah, there's miscommunication there. Like, your med should never be in that situation, especially with Rero dead and the other team has mid and is on high ground. You're either sending another person in for a sack there or doing something like that, or you immediately need to bail. Otherwise, exactly that just happens.
Which we are again still looking to add no gun, but we see Jello Jiggler on heavy, and the Uber gets used, and it's still good. No Rero, no 6. No one can for contest for point realistically like that, and they just are gonna go solidify 2-0. Hey, I'ma say it. We need to see a tap pause come out of MHC if they want to be right back in the game. Maybe they don't even need it. I get a little tap pause going, some trash talking coming out. You might have to regulate and recuperate, my boy.
Yeah, I think if they're tilted, they need that. Otherwise, they just need to figure out what they're doing in these situations. Like, the mids don't even look as good anymore. That last mid went their way. It almost kind of felt like on accident. But, again, here we go. Double Soldier Bomb. It worked really. Look at Slug. Look at where Slug is. If they get the other kills, though, Spoonful is a great first pick.
They got Windows. But the player ad is in favor of MHC. We did see, I believe Rero went behind. No, he did not. I thought, wait, he's just in lower. I thought he went behind though. But that was a nice double bomb. Instead of going for Slug, they went for Spoonful. But it doesn't look like it's over yet. We see Tiny and Co trying to get some pressure, but that's all it's pretty much just going to turn into is pretty much just pressure. But alongside this line, we're just going to let it work how it is. 6 typing Exile Infinite HP hack in the chat, and with ad for Wild Rumpus, they can do a lot, honestly.
Yeah, Wild Rumpus should be able to get. Well, as I said, the flank shot was coming in. 3 behind. Three behind is crazy. Wait, they get 2 kills. Hold on. They're going to need to use. Yeah, Slug has to use. They do get Jello. They do get 6 as he trades onto Exile. All of a sudden, this is really good for Moose Hay Club. Rero is still behind. There's not a huge amount he can do right now, though, because his team is not there yet. He is going to get taken down, but his team is going to be able to get in, take second with a 40% Uber ad.
We are looking at 15 minutes and 12 seconds left within this half. Once that timer slows up, it will officially be overtime. Now, what you are seeing is ad for the side of MHC after doing a nice flank shove that managed to clean up 2 picks. It is the opener that MHC needs to get right on the board. We are seeing a good build track for the side of Wild Rumpus, but not enough to solidify the Uber as of yet. We have to use this momentum and use this Uber quick before we even give them a chance of getting Uber, but it looks like we actually are going to see Uber. They still take it like it's ad, but the building was better for the side of Wild Rumpus. An Uber comes out. No one dies immediately. They look like they want to try to chase Windows, and it doesn't happen. Sears gets cleaned up by Bane on. Oh, and it happens. Raven getting the pick on the Windows XP lower, putting the ad back in the hands of Wild Rumpus.
Yeah, really good refight. They double bomb Exile and Raven double bombed lower, got a lot of good damage, and like you saw, killed the medic. Now this is a weird situation to be in for both teams. Like, yes, you want to push out, but you have to really deal with these players who are hiding, and they did. There was no one hiding. I thought there was someone hiding.
I thought there was 2 for a second.
They're just going to bail. So, okay, they're going to get second. They're going to have to build to 100. There is a world they go off of this, what is it, like 45% ad? There is a world I don't think they do. You're up 2 rounds, and you've been playing pretty well. And stacking from mid to second is not very easy on Snakewater, but they built it really well. It seems like they might want to take it. They're getting into Saw. There's the Uber, and Windows is gone, so they're not getting on them. anybody else dying. Rero is going to get taken down, and Jello Jiggler. So this is really good. 6 is behind on the back cap, but like he has 2 dead players. He's probably asking guys, can you fight? There's no world his team can fight.
Just with that being said as well, we are looking at still player ad for the side. Excuse me, still player ad for the side of Wild Rumpus, as we're slowly but surely still getting spawns for the side of MHC. They're not realistically going to do anything with it, but it is still monumental ad for the side of MHC to where if they want to try to use it and try to catch people off guard at mid,
they are going to use it.
Oh, but it looks like it might, maybe not. We're just going to kind of take in the information and take it. So we're just
and there is a flank shove happening too.
And it looks like, and 6 dies too. Rero, oh my god, fast as hell through that lower, but gets cleaned up by Eric, and they get the force out. This is a beautiful flank shove, and Exile just behind, just trying to be a distraction, and that's exactly what it turns into. A flank shove with 2 of your players dead. Guarantee you clean up 3, but they get the force too. That's incredible value. And they're taking it aggressive. This is so smart. They take it like they're leaving, but they take it in to clean up these picks. They trust each other, all 3 in tandem, trying to chase these picks down, but Windows XP is going to be enough, and players coming back. This is going to be great ad for Wild Rumpus.
I would almost argue they shouldn't have even done that though. The Uber ad they have now is lower than what it would have been if they had let Windows live. You know what I mean? Like, yes, the heals aren't on second, but they're taking their sweet time pushing. Okay, they are going to get it. If Windows builds good, they should get it for less. Like, yes, obviously killing the medic is good, but that's almost a situation where you try to milk it in a second, I feel.
I think realistically, you're right. Like, you really didn't have to use that, but it's about making the statement, and also Wild Rumpus is building Uber better than the side of MHC. We've seen that. We saw Goalie Wash and Shoulder. They do have 25 ad. They do try to use it. They get denied by the gun. Gun goes down. We see the heavy up. 90% HP. Eric dies as well. And Bane, it's not looking good for the side of Wild Rumpus. They clean up Sears as well. And it looks like they are going to get Uber, but they don't use it yet. Rero dies. And at this point in time, everyone is leaving. No scouts for the side of Wild Rumpus and no scout and soldier for the side of MHC. But they are going to go ahead and get the Uber as well, with a trade from Raven and 6 happening in lobby with Exile living.
Yeah, those scouts dying early makes it really hard for any sort of refight or to get the force out, especially with Jello Jiggler and Heavy. You can't really cross ground that fast, right? Because normally you bomb a soldier high and then your scout runs forward. But those scouts being dead, you can't really get the force. Now, this is an interesting spot to be in. It is Uber ad. It's not massive Uber ad. It is Uber ad. Both teams have 6, and they are not pushing out of last.
Not at this point. They basically have to stand their ground, and we got 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. And I got to tell you, like, even in a situation like that, you try to go for point. It just seemed like it was a misdirect for a second. We didn't exactly know what we wanted to do with the Uber, but it looks like we're pressuring last, and we get the kill on 6. That's great. That's a great pick. You don't have, that means you can bully the 1 door. Gun is still on level 1, and we are seeing a pause. Now, I think this might be a attack pause coming out from MHC.
Yeah, this feels like attack pause. They're in a weird. So let's analyze what we got. 6 is dead. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's not horrible, but it's not the best. The gun is still alive. Rero is coming down lower here, so he should be able to keep the gun alive at least for now, right? You have Sears on sniper. So what realistically is going to happen? You're either going to see a soldier skip jump. 3 things. You're either going to see a soldier skip jump in left, try to get on the demo, or the sniper. More realistically, you're going to try to get the soldier double peek through lower or through drop down. Or, considering the gun is in Banny spot, with a soldier dead and the medic is in the corner on last, you could just have a soldier go in drop down or shutter, right? Because it's a level 1, it doesn't deny as well as a level 2 or 3. So he can just... who's there right now? Anybody? I guess Raven and Exile are both there. One of them could just go straight through shutter and bomb in. There's not really any great denial, right? Sears is on sniper. That's not the best denial in the world unless you're hitting the shot on a bombing soldier. There is a gun. It's level 1. It'll do okay. This is a good opportunity for a soldier sack, I'd say.
I think this is interesting too, alongside the line where, yes, 6 is dead. This does kind of open up a lot. This does kind of open up a good portion of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish. I think what's really interesting in this case is, 6 is dead. So there's a couple ways they can realistically do this. One, first thing that I can think of is with 6 being dead, you take lobby, you take the simple approach, right? You take lobby, you basically go in and you take right door, you get this gun, and then you kind of pressure from there, especially because the way we're looking at it, Exile is not on he's not like on a battalion, he's not like on a funny backpack or anything along that line. So we don't even have to worry about that. What I am thinking is it will just kind of be like a slow pressure, get the gun, kind of get out the way, go for an initial sack, especially because both of these teams idolize both of these teams utilize their resources really well. So whether it's a 2-man, whether it's a 3-man, whether it's a 4-man, whether it's a 5-man, whatever the case may be, both teams will use whatever resources they have to get the job done. It's ideally just how they kind of set it up. If they don't do that pick, they could take the more aggressive pick, which in this case would be first step, get the gun. And instead of trying to go for the immediate pick on the windows or the immediate force on the windows, they could just skip through the door and send another person to another location and try to get this pick on the Tiny, especially if they only are seeing Tiny being by herself. It is high priority picks. That is ideally what you're looking for, especially in this situation.
And as you said, maybe they just charge pressure. Raven wants to peek the gun from lower. That gun is dead. Now you should probably see a scout run through or a soldier. The scout just... Whoa, wow.
Whoa.
Raven basically for free. Bane got onto the point. They're going to be the one who dies. Raven and Spoon live. They're getting pressured in lobby pretty heavily. Spoonful trades with 6. All right. This is a really good situation. I mean, you don't want to lose your demo there, right? So you're going to need to wait for him to respawn. It's going to give time for the gun to go back up, time for people to get buffs, whatever. But that's fine. They're in a great spot.
Oh, yeah, they're in a great spot, especially because they're working with Uber at 2 and 6 is down. We got a level 2 up. It's playing a little bit passive. It's actually going ahead and trying to deny any bombers of the case. We see Brassby's heavy, and we see everyone getting healed up, healthy, ready to go. They don't see the gun. They're not really spotting the gun either. So if this gun messes up anything, it will be because it's not getting spotted. But they need to work fast. If they're trying to use this Uber does come in. Gun doesn't go down, but again, it's just because they don't see it. 36 HP. Sears dying, gonna be one of the first to go. Gun doing some damage, ultimately gonna go ahead and die too. No one dying on the side of red, and people are so healthy. Exiles in the sky with a nice landing, killing Windows XP, and we see another player rerun 19 HP in the sky, and the cap is gonna be finished with 8 minutes solidified on the clock and a full wipe. It is 3-0 for Wild Rumpus right now.
They're playing better. I don't know what else to say. I have 2 spies checking. That's awesome. Both their scouts. So actually, they're going to be... Oh, there's the unpause. Okay. They're going to be slow to mid. Their slug is going to be a little bit slower because neither of his scouts were there to get him forward. It might not really have a huge impact, but it could, depending on how fast Moose Club go.
They did attack pause, so that looked like attack pause for the side of Moose Club. 3-0. Gotta flip this around if you want to go ahead and win it all, as currently we're still seeing kind of both of the teams take it slow. But just as I say, that double bomb, it looks like on the catwalk and the height, Slugmundo defeating all that, and the absorption from Wild Rumpus is impeccable. They just clean it up like it's nobody's business. We want to be on the chase. Sears, oh my goodness, living with 70 HP. He gets out. He is the man. He is the chosen one. This is the Matrix, but it's not anyone over yet. No soldiers means that no bombers. You can get in whatever doorway. Tiny just trying to pressure. Oh, and a great pick from Exile. That opens up everything for Wild Rumpus. The momentum is high, and Ebers are Uben. They can send as many players out as they want to. You're the core.
Yeah, just go in. What is the gun at? The gun's there, right? It's a level... Oh, and 6 is dead. Oh, this is... Oh, the gun isn't really even denying. The force comes in. Look how aggressive... Look how in everyone is, by the way. They're at the left spawn. They're just in. They're just like...
And they're just getting it for free! They don't even have to use the Uber! Raven dropping Chase Exile, guys! WTF in the chat! He's still in their head! Oh my goodness.
They need to change something. Stop. Okay. Mid. So that was just momentum. For mids, don't double bomb. It's not working, right? They're just absorbing it. Just play the spam. If they're not comfortable with that, there's a problem. You have to be comfortable on Snakewater mid, not going in immediately, and it seems like that's just kind of what they're doing.
Oh, but just as we're seeing it too, this could be the final mid. This could be the absolute. We need to see a comeback come out for the side of MHC if they want any chance to win this. The double bombs aren't working too much. They are getting absorbed. We see a fake bomb come out from 6. I'm not seeing Rero at the mid just as of yet. He's still spamming. And we see a little commit from Exile just trying to get some spam off. Gets traded, almost traded up by Rero. Bang! Gets eaten up. That's the opening pick. While Exile is just in on the Windows XP. 95 HP. Bang dies as well, but Raven wants to finish the job. Call him Codes, call him Mr. Smith, call him Secret Agent. He coming in like FBI. He wants to ruin the whole case.
Wait,
but they got player red, and they wanna try to chase, bro. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be the case. He's got Uber, he's got a dream, and he wants to keep the dream alive. But player ad does keep him boxed up, and they are gonna go ahead and get second, even though it is heavy dis ad.
Yeah, they should be able to refight this pretty quick. They're rushing out. Jello Jigo does get the point cap. Rero dies as that's happening, so that's not the greatest thing in the world. Raven's watching for a back cab. Okay, so we're gonna get hopefully a push into mid, especially with Rero being dead. You would think they're probably just going lower. It looks like they are lower kitchen. No, they're just in lower. Solar bombs through. They're baiting it really well. No one is here, and they're gonna get mid essentially for free. Rero is on sniper. I will say, now that there's a slight moment of downtime, that mid was a lot better from Musée Club. They lost their med at the end of it, but they played it so well. Wait, sniper? Oh!
Misses the shot. It happens. But you always have another shot. You miss all the shots you don't take. And for Rero, he's taking every shot imaginable as he's just trying to make something work. Even his presence is speaking something. We see a bomb from Exile. Oh, and there it is! There it is! He gets turned into Becca. Exile has been exiled from the sky, along with Raven getting picked off from 6, and Spoon getting ruined by Jello Jiggler. Tiny and Nicole out from Catwalk. An exchange looks like it happens, but there's no exchange. It's a use. Bane picks up 2, Rero in 6, but they still have Uber. This could be the opening that MHC needed, especially with Eric dead and a dream, a comeback, a potential.
There is a world. There is also not going to be any sniper. No one spawned on sniper. They are still down Eric. Rero and 6 just now respawning, so they're going to have to wait a little bit at least to get a bunch of aggression in if they don't want to use. You don't have a soldier there who can clear a huge amount of space in a short period of time. They're baiting it pretty well. They're not getting too aggressive, just clearing sticks, and they're going to be fine. Slug has actually been building this incredibly well. He might get Uber for last. They're taking their sweet time getting into lower. They need to be going now. It's only 20% now.
This is a great, they have to pretty much go. They still think it's Uber ad, which it pretty much is, but the Uber ad, the Uber building for the side,
100.
They use it, and the post is gonna be what really matters most. No one, and just as we say that, and we are seeing 4 deaths. 6 and Jello Jiggler are the only 2 people alive within that counter Uber that was used from Wild Rumpus. It is still possible. It's still true. We see some people hiding. Just kidding. They're actually both at mid. No one is hiding. They are reassessing the situation. We are going to see Wild Rumpus go ahead and claim second and do what they got to do, though.
I'm pretty sure Musée Club were just feeling the momentum and knowing they needed a round just to get back into it, because that reeks of everybody's yelling, so we take way more time than we need to. Because if your main caller is, I don't know who their main caller is, right? I know they're smart. All the players are smart. If your main caller is saying what they need to say, all right, leave a scout to cap. We need to get in through lower now. They're going to have Uber soon. They didn't. They messed around on point for about 3 or 4 seconds on second. That's literally 10, 15+% that Slug wasn't going to have otherwise. Ooh. Bane gets killed as the push is about to come in, and they just immediately bail.
And now we are, ladies and gentlemen, Fireside Cast audience and more, we are 2 minutes and, as I'm saying, 45 seconds left on the clock. Once this clock hits 0, we will officially be entering overtime, which, if that happens, it will be the case to where we need to see MHC come back from a 4-0 all the way to a 5-0. Rero sniper in lower trying to see if he can get this pick, and we've seen it before. Exile doesn't test the water now. He know what happened in the skies, man. This ain't it. Or this ain't it. He don't want to do it. We're gonna try to see if we can peek Rero from a different door though, and see if we can just try to get him a pick. Gets a nice little shot on the Eric, but not a headshot, and we're just trying to see what he can do with it.
Yeah, Snakewater's another map where the angles you can get when the other team is aware of you are not actually that good without really fully committing yourself in. But again, depending on where you're peeking, you can lock a player, you can lock the medic in somewhere, right? Like, let's see, where is Slug playing? Slug is playing behind Train, which is relatively default. However, if you can get a soldier in through window real quick, you might be able to make something happen.
Which the way we're seeing Rero still take these shots, trying to get, you know, shoot. He might have to boost up the confidence. He might have to take that hero shot. He might. I need a hero. I need Rero to do with it. Take all these shots. Because right now what we're looking at is, yeah, just like you said, even with him being on sniper, he's boxing in.
Behind, by the way.
Oh, and he died. And we see a catwalk soldier Raven try to catch Rero off guard if he was still looking at that. But you do what you got to do. And it doesn't look like we're going to get a counter. This is what I'm saying, that we may not get a counter sack as of yet. It might just be slow, but they might just stake their ground. It is currently up to MHC to try to do something. We can just see the likes of Wild Rumpus take their time.
Yeah, I mean, they're in no rush. You're up 4-0. Like, there's no reason for you to be going here. Okay.
Okay. An opener. That's what you want to see. He just opened
Good
the beer
bomb from
bottle.
Exile. Wait, does he kill the scout too? No, he gets run down. Sears gets taken down too, so it's a 4v4. Raven's dead as well. This is looking a bit better. 6 needs to live here. Okay, good. He is. They're in a weird spot.
Trades.
Oh, Slug has to use.
They're beautiful trades. These are beautiful trades. 6 probably is going to die here, and honestly, that's okay. But if he lives, that's even better. That's even... and he lives. That's a lot better. Spoon trying to go ahead and get out. Ooh, 14 HP Craters. That's terrible. You're not going to have your demo for a good couple of seconds. At last, a pivotal point.
Top right. They called him out. You need to get in quick, though. You know the sniper is caught.
Oh my...
Exile is going to die. Yes, Spoonful is not alive yet. There are no 6. They have a gun. They have a heavy. This focus fire needs to be immaculate, and it looks like it is. They should be getting this round. It's... Yep, there you go.
Whoa! MHC on the board officially, and it's overtime. They need to come back from this 4-1. They need 4 rounds to solidify this map. Rero typing gulp in the chat. No one responds to him. So it's back. They're back. The momentum, everything, they're back. MHC is back in the driver's seat as we step into a new mid.
Yeah, I really think that Musei Club should do what they did last time. Play passive, have 6 do a really good fake bomb, but just play passive. Let the players on Wild Rumpus like get a little antsy, right? Because that's exactly what happened last time. 6, exact same thing. Fake bomb, maybe have Rero do the same thing. No one's getting aggressive all. They are starting now to play the point. Slug is really hurt, actually. As I say that, the soldiers bombing. No, 6, another fake, and Slug is dead.
There's no slug in play, but that means your med's dead. Then you know that they're gonna basically throw every single resource at you to kill your med. Eric's gonna be the first one to get cleaned up on height. We see another one for Raven Bomb. Oh yeah! Right onto the windows. XP right into Saw. As at this point in time, Bane, Exile, and Spoonful are just gonna go ahead and get out. Bane collects a 6 pick right into Saw. Exile could do something absolutely massive here. They don't know he's here.
They have zero clue this man is here.
Nobody knows he's here. Nobody knows he's here.
So what's the play here, Exile? Is he gonna... What is he...
Pika, what you think he's gonna do? No one can hear. What you think he's gonna do? Yep, exactly.
Like, they're not looking behind. He could just go now. This is perfect. There's no reason for them to think he's here. Oh. But it's also a really hard situation for him as well, because if anyone just takes a look at him... All right, Eric's dead.
Oh, he's in. Oh, he gets 26 HP. Nah, he had the reticle right there. He was ready. But as you can kind of see, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You see it here, folks. It is actually uber ad for the side of Wild Rumpus. So we're looking at the same situation to where Wild Rumpus is still building the uber better. This could be a sense to where they believe it's ad, but anything is possible. I think the way that they're kind of positioning themselves, they're treating it as even. But as you kind of see it, the momentum shift from MHC is impeccable. The 1 round is all they needed, especially from the mid, to put themselves in the driver's seat. We need to see them break this last if they are going to do anything, if they have a chance of even trying to get round number 2.
Yeah, let's see what they do. They're up against a gun and a sniper. The defensive sniper can be really good in even uber situations, because a lot of times teams aren't prepared for it. Peeking drop down, Rero dies, gets the dispenser, good pick. So again, that's, you know, we haven't seen one in a little bit. That's probably just a I'm gonna sack, I'm gonna come up and off class, right?
Mm-hmm. If anything else, it has to be that. It has to be that, if anything else, from the way I'm seeing it. I will say, from how we're kind of looking at it. Oh wait, wait, the double spy, the double spy.
They're checking each other, so it's a mind game now. Who gets off first? So Rero knows they have a sniper. He knows now they don't have a spy. And now I'm thinking that Raven thinks that they have a spy. So let's see how they start. Let's see if Wild Rumpus starts playing a little differently, which might open up things for Rero.
I will say, yeah, just to kind of see how it is, Bane is on Pyro, just kind of ideally spy checking. We do see normal 60s classes from everybody on the side of MHC, and Exile is back on Battalion's backup, so he's going to go out, if anything, he's going to try to go ahead and grab Battalion's backup. We see Rero in. Spoonful actually dies to Jello Jiggler. Oh, and hold up, and it's actually going to be another pick, so even though they don't have a demo, just the fact that they sent in 2, they aren't going to try to prioritize anything off that. But again, I'm telling you, it is looking different every way. It's looking different in every way, shape, and form from how MHC changed from the 4 maps, the 4 rounds they were losing up until now.
Yeah, they're playing with a lot more confidence, and it doesn't feel as hectic. There's not people bleeding. It really just seems like they know what they're going to do, and they just do it. Rero's up on Sniper. I was not looking, I'm going to be real, so I don't know if Raven was checking. You have to kind of assume there's a sniper, though, even if you don't check, right? Like, you kind of just got to assume there's a sniper because Snake at Last is so hard to push.
Oh,
okay, now they know about the sniper.
Oh, and it's Rero again on Sniper. Wait, you know, can Jello Jiggler is seriously?
Oh, wide swing it.
Oh,
he's dead.
Oh, I was thinking that was about to be a wide swing, just like you said. And we do see Bane on Pyro just to try to see if anything's gonna happen. They definitely know about the Pyro as well. But again, we are off. We are now officially in overtime. We've been officially in overtime for a while, y'all. So this game won't end until Wild Rumpus caps 1 and solidifies himself as the champions, or MHC comes back and takes this to process, which I'm not gonna lie. I know we Unicorn and I are casting. I kind of want this to go to process the way I'm seeing it, no lie.
They're just in. They're in. Oh, Jello
Rero! Oh, Rero! Rero hit the nasty. Oh, my goodness. But it's not going to be enough because everybody else is dying and we didn't get the first, but it was a nice shot from Mr. Rero, though.
They're not going to push. I like this from both teams. They go for, Moose Hay Club go for a 4-man basically to just try to bait them into pushing out. They don't. And Wild Rumpus are like, we are not pushing out. Holding last is too strong. We'll just have another mid. They do have time to push again, though.
I do have time to push again. 15 seconds in. If anything, what will probably happen is they'll take an exchange with the time being said, and they'll basically go ahead and do the chaos. And Spoon is on Scottish Resistance. I like this.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you heard me. Spoon is on Scottish Resistance. I like the way this is looking. Exchange goes ahead and happens. 6 is getting some early point pressure with Raven and the Battalion's going up, and it's going to be a stalemate.
Scottish Resistance. Jesus Christ.
Bro. Hey.
I don't know, man.
Hey, Mig uses that, so hey, he knows how to use that, so it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But we come into a new mid, and here's what we need. MHC
I want you to look at the classes on blue.
Wait, what you mean by... Oh.
Control point is being contested.
Well, shoot, I'm only watching his cam. I ain't even talking
Why?
I'm only looking at his... I ain't even talking about the mid. I'm gonna look at his cam. I'm gonna see what he does. We see some early pressure.
Okay, so I guess, like, if both teams have been playing super passive, like, well, he is already behind the medic.
No way.
There's no way they expect it.
No.
He's got it.
Wait. And he's got it. The pick on the Slugmundo. They don't expect it. Oh, and it looks like they're trying to go ahead and feed for the players. But even with that, they lost Rero. And they're not even at mid. They don't even want Windows to die. They said, you know what? I want to keep him alive. Every time we try to keep him alive and we get the med, something stupid happens. Which it looks like we're trying to slowly but surely get in the lower. And Bane dies to Jello Jiggler. Okay, Jello. I like this way I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. We still got
Raven here too. There you go. Raven's dead too. Exile hiding in the corner.
We still have Ad. We have beautiful Ad. Exile. But he gets. Ooh, Jello Jiggler and 6. Go ahead and find them. They're not gonna go ahead. Hashtag. It's getting scary. If you're a Wild Rumpus fan right now, it's getting scary. Big, humongous, gargantuan.
Rero, massive. Oh my god. You know, actually, I don't know if I like that play. Do you?
I'm not a fan.
Like, you're down a player. It gives them time to set up a gun, get some crit heals and such. Depending on how long they take to push, Slug could actually get Uber off of that play. I get the idea behind it, right? You kill the medic there, this round's over. Because he was on 3 people. He could have killed at least 1 or 2 of them there. But it's not going to happen. They are getting into lobby just now, but Slug has. Are they going to go?
I think they look like, but you know, it's even. I don't think so. They have to know it's even. They have to know it's even. I would, and I give credit to where credit is due. Wild Rumpus is really good at building this Uber to the point to where they can just keep it, and they don't even have to fake. It is a real Uber every time. But Rero finds his man, and Slug goes in the corner. He's in the corner.
There's only so much you can do in that situation if you don't surf it. He held out to the last second, but did not end up working. Okay, so that plays better. Now it is full Uber ad. And they get to work with
full Uber ad for the side of MHC. They are in the driver's seat, but again, we are still seeing a good build come out from Wild Rumpus, and it looks like we see Exile actually bullying the door, just trying to get some early information. He definitely called that. It looks like they want to go ahead and get it from Shudder. Everyone is pretty healthy within this too, except Rero, who still has base 200 health. We'll see how this kind of factors in. Gun goes down, and we're looking to go ahead and try to change this Uber. Double bomb coming out from long, and the point pressure, putting this into a 2-4. MHC might be back. This might be it. Rero typing gulp, but he misspelled it, and he's put GYLP instead of GULP. It's different. It's different.
Oh, they're both checking again. They're terrified of it, man.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
It's ready. It's ready.
All right. No off class this time, but the mids have been really good, even when they didn't have a spy. These fade bombs from 6 have been really effective. It's making Wild Rumpus play really respectful of the fact that the soldiers could fly in. Oh, they're doing it again. Wait, they actually did it.
Oh, the double bomb in. A nice little air shot, too.
He got
Slugmundo. 6 is connecting. 6 is connecting. Wait a second. No Slugmundo in play. Everyone else just trying to go for whatever kind of pick they can find. Jello Jiggler is going to be one of the first to die. Rero still alive, 93 HP, and he looks like he's trying to be on a mission. But at this point in time, he's going to stay with his team, and they have Gargantuan ad once more again. It looks like, for the most part, Wild Rumpus team is just consistently fearing the bomb. They don't know how to handle it.
Well,
they were doing so good.
That time they didn't fear it. That was the thing. Because the past like 2 or 3 mids, it's been either a spy or it's been just a constant stream of fade bombs. That time, Slug played a little bit more aggressive, and the scouts were in a little bit less position. And like,
wait, Raven, Raven. Oh, Raven comes in. Windows doesn't drop. That's important. Even though they got the Uber, they still have player ad to make something work within second as well. If
yeah, they're getting second. Oh,
and Exile's getting popped. Ooh, Exile's getting popped, and it's still living. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sears almost got turned into a movie. He almost got turned into Lethal Weapons 1 with Mel Gibson. Oh my god, that was crazy. I will tell you. Wait, hold up. Is another player in? Yes, and his name is 6 from Toronto. Oh, he misses the shot. It was a good surf. Moon shoes from Slugmundo. Love to see it. Swaggy with it. Swaggy with it, dude.
That's a very aggressive bomb. They use straight out of Cat. Are they gonna get, or Bats? Are they gonna get anything? No. They don't get anybody. They don't get anything. Moose Hay Club are all back to mid, and they are just ready to re-push second.
Oh, and that's beautiful. This is actually beautiful coming out from the side of MHC. They have ad to work with this. I'm not seeing any all classes. People are getting aggressive. Sears gonna be one of the first to die. If they get the pick on the Raven, they can trade him out by Exile. High in the sky. Oh, and he's not gonna force Windows. He's doing his best, and he did his best. He did his, oh my god, he did his young man best. That was his young man best, and he don't die. That's a young man best right there. That's a oh yeah. That's massive right there. Oh my god.
They need to be building harder.
Oh, the Ubers are going to even up too, which is not going to be the case, but they still have second, so it works in a lot of ways.
And 6 is dead, so there's no push happening, even if there was going to be one. So we are going to get another stalemate.
Oh, just as that coming in as well. Yeah, another stalemate, but the stalemates have been really good coming in here. We see Rero getting in, getting some forces. Honestly, it looks like they're just doing these doubles. They don't have to use more resources. We're not seeing 3, we're not seeing 4. We're not seeing excuse me, we're not seeing 3 sacks, we're not seeing 4, we're just seeing kind of like a double, taking advantage of whatever's happening on their play. They move the gun, you got Rero in, and they send another guy, and we see actually currently 6 back on Sniper, gets sniped by Eric, has to get re-healed too. Checking the SVS.
Yeah, just got an SVS going on now. The gun goes down. That gives a little bit more room for people to wide swing. Maybe the sniper goes for something aggressive. Probably not. Rero just jumped. All right. The gun was dead. I think he just figured he'd go for something. So now it's, does Rero off class, right? Do they have 2 off classes? They already have 6.
Here's the real question. I'm seeing both of these snipers, but did any of them play Snipezilla back in the day? Elite ball knowledge, if you know that. Elite ball knowledge. And it's not going to be the case for 6, because Eric is going to be the one to hit that. 6, respecting Eric, though, and typing NS, nice shot. So it's wholesome. The game's wholesome. The mental is normal for both teammates. It's a wholesome game now.
Yeah, Rero did not come up in an off class. I think he might have. If 6 died like half a second earlier, I think Rero might have come up. And 6 is on spy. All right. They're checking. They're going to know what's coming. 6 is committed, so they're going to know about the spy. Absolutely. Now it's a matter of how they react to it. Eric is getting off sniper. It looks like he's getting a pyro. Yes, he is.
Oh, wait, yeah, he is on pyro. And 6 is on the list. 6 is, oh, and 6 out pipe. They know 6 exists. And it's,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy. This is crazy.
I mean, there's not a lot that he can do.
Wait. Oh, yeah, there's...
He's going to go for the demos. That's the smart pick.
Oh, that's beautiful. That was a beautiful pick. Rero and... Oh, and
They're going to
Tiny.
lose 3.
What?
How did... Did Tiny try to peek lower? That's a 4-man. That's okay.
That's okay. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Tiny must have tried to peek lower. That's the only way I can see them dying to the Banny gun, Banny spot gun.
The control point is being contested.
They use a 4-man and they give up the space for it. Slug Bundle was at 31 HP. He did not use whatsoever. That is that real iron mentality, iron play. But they do want to refight because it is still even Ubers at play. So even though they got second back, they want to go ahead and recontest it. An exchange could happen at any moment. But 6 on Sniper gets moved with no demo in play. This opens up so much with Raven trying to go for the Sniper. An exchange happening and battalions being posted as well. Eric getting the pick on the Jello Jiggler. And Banner's still in play. Raven went into the window to kill 6. It is now player at for the side of Wild Rumpus. As I say that, Raven actually gets cleaned up as well. Rero loses his life to Eric, and it is now a 3v5 coming in, and they don't want to fight it, but the Ubers are no longer in play. But I've said it before, Wild Rumpus is better and has been better when it comes to building these Ubers, so they may think it's even, but they might get Uber check going in here.
Yeah, and they can't. Moose Hay Club really can't even hold this. The spawns just came up. Rero is back on spy. This is, again, another really off-time... Oh, he almost got dead on. This is another really off-timing spy play. I highly doubt they're expecting a spy right now.
Oh, the way that they're playing too, yeah, bro is just kind of doing his thing. He's in a nice little position. I feel like I'm watching a nature documentary, but they got their head on the swivel. You can see it from some of these players, but definitely a nice off-time spy play. Raven actually gets picked off as well, which makes them all back up. Here comes the decloak, and an exile stab, and the stab on the slug, putting him at 24 HP. He has to use because of damage and soul. And they lose Sears for it too. No one else should die within this, but they get forced. Not what you want to see. If they can't get this Bane pick, which they do, they clean it up, and it's going to be better spawners for the side of Wild Rumpus coming in. They may try to fight, but I wouldn't encourage it with the spawners that Wild Rumpus has. They have to try to get a pick immediately or try to get some pressure, which it looks like that's looking to be. We got 2 other spawners for the side of MHC trying to come in, treating this like another mid, a very late mid.
Wait, Exile's on spy.
Exile, ooh, Exile's on. Oh, and he gets the stab! Oh, another off time. They didn't expect that. And that's definitely what you want to see if you're a Wild Rumpus fan, because now they have a lot of Uber ad with 6 typing gulp in all caps, and he spelled it correctly instead of Rero last time. This could be detrimental, with Sears probably losing his life as well, too.
Oh, boy, this is... Now it's rough. You're down Sears, so you're already down 1, probably, on this last push. Tiny is gonna live. That's fine. They have a spy, so Exile Spy makes this push a little bit harder, right? Like, unless he gets a nice backstab, this is going to be a harder bit of... He's just running. They know he's here. Okay, they know where Exile is. The Uber comes in. No kills yet. They do take down 6. There's the spy coming in. Not a good cap time. Real kicks on bait. Eric is dead.
Wait!
They're losing.
Wait, they're losing. That was a great post. They got an entry pick on the 6, but they could not clean up the scouts, or excuse me, the scouts that were trying to basically contest point died, and they know they're looking for Exo. Oh my god, he's on 16 HP. Oh, and there's a pyro. He has to run away. He's doing it slow. Oh, he's on cloak and dagger. Oh.
We haven't seen him yet.
Oh, no, the pyro's gonna wait.
No.
No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. He gets out. He gets
Prop
out.
hunt, man.
He gets out.
He's still okay. Well, they know there's a spy though, so like it's still not the best thing in the world. He's just sitting in lobby still.
Cloak and dagger might be. Cloak and dagger might. It might just be the best.
And there he goes. All right. Yeah, I mean at that point, just get off spy. They know you're on it. Like there's not a lot you can do.
Ooh, and 6 actually typing easy in the chat too. Lowercase E and Z. Ooh, and we're back. The trash talk is back. Yes, sir.
Okay. Do we have any other off classes? We do not. Do we have any crazy things from the soldiers? Raven is on gunboats still. Is Exile? Nope, Exile's on gunboats too. So pretty standard. Bane is on sniper. I am now just seeing. I see.
Bane being on sniper. As we're looking at it too, we actually are. Ooh, wait, yeah, Bane on sniper, looking to see if he can try to go for a pick. It's 2 minutes left on this clock. If I'm MHC, you know, I realistically want to try to push out, but if I have to run down the time to try to get another mid, you have to do what you have to do. Oh, with Rero getting picked up, that's a great entry pick for Wild Rumpus. They can go ahead and play Bane a little bit more aggressively too. He gets pressured out, but ooh, and it's gonna lose his life to the 6.
Yeah, I mean, that's the rough part about sniper. It's so hard to get any sort of aggressive. He tried to go drop down and immediately got denied for it. Parts put in work by Exile.
6, my boy, hitting that nice little air shot against the door. Okay, he got flown up by the gun and he just cleaned him up. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee type ish. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Moose A Club, I feel.
Oh,
I see.
And just as we see that, it is a pause. I hope it's a pause.
This is one of so one of two things happens here. I guess they either win the push and the Wild Rumpus pauses, or they lose the push and then they pause to figure out what they're doing on mid. Interesting. All right. Well, wait, is there anything special? They have a heavy. I see. Bane's on heavy. So this is a heavy refight.
And 6 types and he quiets down in the chat. That's crazy. Oh, he typed that earlier. Dang.
That was like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't even see that. I thought he typed that. I thought he typed that immediately. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Dude, we are currently, what's the situation? Because we can.
Even Ubers, 1 minute left. Everyone's, they're going to come in. They're going to Uber trade, and then Exile, hopefully, with full health, is going to push in and kill everybody. Heavy on Snakewater doesn't really work as well as it would on other maps. There's so much ground to cover. Like, okay, if Heavy walks through top left, what's he going to do when everyone's right? You know what I mean? Like, he's there. He's a body you have to worry about, but he's not. It's not like on Gully Wash where a Heavy just runs through river and he's right inside of your team, and you have to immediately deal with him or you die. I think this is a great situation for Moose Hay Club. Honestly, I think they hold this no problem.
You think MHC holds this thing like it's no tomorrow?
Yeah, I think they're fine unless they feed 1 or 2 people. I think they're in a great spot. Is Exile still on banner? He was off it for a bit. He's just respawning now. Where is he? Let me find him. There he is. He is not. Oh. He's on gunboats.
Someone just added me in the chat actually by saying that Eric's internet died. Oh, it was by 1. That's a credible source. That's a very credible source. In terms of that, it's a very credible source. Eric's internet being dead does change a lot of things.
All right, who do they have rostered? Who would they sub? If it doesn't come back, who we got?
Probably, I think, Damn? Question mark?
He is not. It's
he's on the roster.
It's Macron, Wild Rumpus, Donnie Danko, 1. That's it. I guess you get a default ringer technically.
Yeah, nah. At this point, they could pretty much just get any default ringer from the div at that point. At that point in time, they also have one, so they could, if they really wanted to, they could shift some classes a little bit. It just kind of depends. I think realistically they'll keep everybody on the same class, especially since what's it called? Raven can't play scout alongside, or yeah, Raven can't play scout. So realistically, ooh, that would be kind of interesting to see what they do. Unless they put Exile on demo. Exile on demo and then may have someone else switch along that case. That could probably work. But
They could.
I haven't seen Spoonful play Scout like that in a sense. So they may also just try to wait until bro's internet back up. But that we don't know what that will look like. We have
Yeah,
no
you never
idea.
know with that.
You have no idea what ideally that's going to look like. But I can go ahead and tell you that from the way we are kind of looking at this, in most of the cases, is you have just about a minute left. Both teams have Uber. The only off class we are going to see coming out from the side of Wild Rumpus is going to be the Bane Heavy. And like you said before, Heavy on this map doesn't really work as well. But if you're kind of able to put your own finesse with it, you can make it good. It just has to be a really solid post fight in your favor to the point to where it doesn't just immediately end on your side and you have your Heavy just shooting minute damage in that case, but it depends ideally how you go about it.
Yeah, I think just given the context of there being a minute left and a pause being 90 seconds in the future, and the fact that we're not done here, I think they lose this push.
Ooh,
So,
you think it's an L push?
I'm 99% sure it's going to be an L push. Something
Ooh.
could happen. They could just like push 4 in on purpose and fail the push, but still be like holding mid or something.
Dude, you're telling me, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. I will say, in terms of this is a very close game. In terms of kind of what's going on, I will say that from the way this is looking, that crazy me. That's crazy. You said 99% we're gonna lose this. Oh my goodness.
Hey man, I'm using my deductive reasoning.
If Moose Hate Club loses this, I owe everybody $1.
So
Oh,
you're out
everybody.
$277.
That's okay. That's $1.
Alright.
That's $1 per person. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, it's just $1. Well, you know what? Hold up. I'm gonna say 1 cent. I can do 1 cent. Everybody. That works actually a lot better. I saw the number go up. I said, yeah, I can do 1 cent. That works. That works better. But I will say, if Eric's internet comes back, they attempt to try to win this and kind of go from there. There's a lot we can realistically see. I will agree though that if they leave the Heavy alive, pushing into last, like even if it's small damage, the fact that he is alive and well and just able to kind of do his own thing will also change the outcome of how some of this stuff is, how basically some of this could basically play out. You know what I'm saying? Think.
Yeah. Also, CO, why are you lying about me in the chat, brother?
What'd he say?
He said some stuff that is not true. He's lying on my name. How dare he?
Wait, guy. Wait. Wait. Fireside chat getting lit with this GIF. Bro, I am in love with this GIF. I love this GIF so much. I'm about to use it for everything, dude. I swear. Banger GIF. Banger GIF. Oh my goodness. But I'm excited to kind of see how this is ideally going to play out. I am a little... I actually don't know why Sears is on Pyro. If I can basically like... Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know why Sears is on Pyro. Unless it's just to collect. I don't know. But I will say that... excuse me. I will say that it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But realistically, we're ideally just waiting for... How to put it? We're ideally just waiting for Eric to see if he's going to get his internet back up. Otherwise, they might have to look at options of trying to ring some default ringers.
I mean, Eric is top scoring the servers, so I feel like that's kind of someone you really want to wait
Yeah.
and see if wait and see if they come back.
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to unless they unless they wanted to get Macron or something, but Macron could just play. Yeah, I don't know how they would shift up the roster. Ideally, from how it looks, because
If they are getting Macron, who do they? Does he
oh
play
wait,
scout?
you put the GIF on screen. Yes. Fwah! Fwah! I love this GIF. This is a great GIF. This is the best GIF in Team Fortress 2. I used this GIF in an NBA Discord and I got called a Redditor. I'm pissed. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god, I love this GIF so much. Oh my god. Oh man, this is great. But Unicorn, if I had to say though, who do you think they would
Would they
who do
move
you
around?
yeah, who do you think they would? No, I was gonna say, who do you think they would ring if you had the potential?
That's a hard question because like it's advanced, so it's not like invite where you get that default ringer. You know, it's not the pool of players does go down. I mean, it's not like there's not good scouts, but I and it also depends who's awake. Although I will say the crossover between good TF2 players and who's awake at 1:30 EST in the morning it's a pretty big crossover usually. So
Oh, true.
they probably do have some. They probably have some options. I mean, I feel like you do almost try to ring somebody just because they don't really have anybody that they can put on scout, right?
There's not a lot of options that they could do in terms of
At least on Eric's level, you need someone. You don't need someone who is like as good as Eric, but you need someone who's in the neighborhood. And I just don't know where it's available. And they have their players on their team, but Exile and Raven both are not allowed to play scout in advanced. So what are they gonna do?
if
they
it
could.
comes to Wait, Windows XP, why are you messaging me? Focus on your match, noob.
It's still paused.
What the hell? No, focus. The mental. Focus on the. No, I'm kidding. But honestly, if it comes down to it though, Wizard to if they have to ring someone, So the thing is, when it comes to default ringers, if I am that team and I'm like, oh my goodness, who could I ring from a specific team? If there's any team in advance that they maybe would ring from, there is the potential that they could actually ring the people from the Beantown Creamers team, because you do have Loaf, who did play scout this season. They could do Dam again, because like you said, Eric is on the board. They even, if they wanted to, could ring Sushi. So they do have options if it comes down to needing a immediate ringer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, they absolutely could. And I mean, honestly, the argument is like there's not a lot of people who would be allowed to ring in advanced who would have more of an impact than Eric is having right now, right? Like it's one thing where if you need a ringer and your player is like low advanced, right? Like, oh yeah, I'm not going to let you ring like Exile on a bottom advanced team probably. I'm probably going to deny that. But in this situation, there's not a lot of people who like you could make a pretty good argument for denying. I mean, the man has 99 points. I mean, it's points, granted, but I'm pretty sure he top fragged like almost every map. He was up there on Gully. I think he top fragged Bagel. No, Bane was, but he's been in the top 2 on both maps. So like his impact is very high right now. So whoever you replace him with most likely won't have that level.
You know what? Hey, Twitch chat, can anybody ring? Can anybody play Scout, please?
I'm seeing a few people in chat who would be allowed to play Scout. I'm seeing a lot of people who would be allowed to play Scout. I'm seeing some people who I'm pretty sure they would actually ring.
Guys, can someone ring Scout, please? Or Soldier? Can someone ring, please? Grape
No, you
juice?
can't ring soldier.
Can
Their
we
soldiers can't switch on the scout.
we
You
get-
need you need either a scout player or you need a demo and like to put spoonful on scout or something.
but guys, but guys, we need a winger. Can we get grape juice for DWW, please? Can you guys ring?
Wait, grape juice, get in there.
Guys, we need a winger, please. Please, guys, we need a winger, please. You know what? We're sitting here waiting. Put the Wordle on the screen. Pika, let's get started. We need
Alright,
the
if we're doing
Wordle.
Wordle, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back.
We need Wordle on the screen. We need something on the screen. I already did the Wordle today. It's about to be a goated Wordle. That's all y'all need to know. As currently, it's just me until Unicorn Wizard gets back. But shoot, baby boy, that's okay. That's okay, baby boy. That's okay. You don't need no more. You don't need no more than that. Shoot, I already know the Wordle from today, so we might as well go ahead and put that on the screen. Yes, Pika, yes. This is what I like to see. I see a browser source though. I can't wait for some Wordle though. Oh, and we're goated, and we're back with the Wordle. And we're back with the Wordle. That's all I want to see, man. Go ahead and hit play, Pika. We need to see this. We need to see this a lot. Oh. Nah, it's okay. It's chill. Yes. Everyone about to get spoiled on this Wordle, man. Shoot. What word could you use for it? Guys, we need a good word. We need a good starting word. I need a 5-letter word, y'all. I need a 5-letter word. No one spoil it. If you spoil it, you're getting banned. We need it. We need something goated. Okay. Looster says frags. Okay. Audio. Okay. Flower. Sport. I'm seeing some good ones. I'm seeing a lot of good ones. Medic. That's a good one. Ooh, frags. Yeah, send it. Let's see what it looks like. Medic or frags. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, wait. Ooh, wait. RNA. Oh, wait a second. And it's RNA. Hold the phone. This is how it really gets serious. This is when it really gets serious. Cause you don't know like that. Oh my, guys, we need another word. RNA is in it. Stop saying medic, y'all. Medic is not in it. You know what, Pika? Go ahead and say Raven. Put Raven in there. Medic or audio. Go ahead and put Raven in there. We need something good. Lock it in. Ooh. Wait, we all suck. Oh no, brother. This is crazy. No, brother. But we know that RNA is in it. Guys, we need a different word. We're not putting put Grant in there. Put Grant or Ben.
Actually, put Grant. It's not going to be Grant, but put it just because,
Put Grant in there. See what it does. Because we see RNA. Oh. We're so bad. Oh my god.
Alright, they're letting somebody in the server.
Oh, wait. Oh, you saw the pause? Wait, real?
I'm pretty sure there was just an unpause, like a repause, I should say.
Oh, I'm checking. Wait, go ahead and put
Unless I'm like missing. Unless I'm like going crazy. I'm pretty sure I just saw a repause.
Nah, go ahead and put party. Ooh, the R's right. Hold up, the R's right though. R in the middle, guys. I need this one. And the game's back. Wait, we're back. We're back. We're so back. And we're back.
I'm hitting retry.
No more Wordle. The Wordle's gonna be on the screen.
I'm keeping it in the upper right corner. Alright, Uber's in. Finally, Spoonful's dead. I mean, there's not, again, they have the heavy, like we were saying earlier. Slug's dead. Alright, well, GG, we're going to the next mid.
And Slug's dead. Ooh.
Wait, okay, Windows dies. All of a sudden, this becomes interesting.
Control point is being captured.
I am assuming we are gonna get Eric's internet back up. If not, we might see a mysterious goat just appear out of nowhere. I don't see anyone. I don't see Loaf currently in the game. He's offline 2 hours
You won't
ago,
see
so-
it until Eric disappears. Oh, you're checking actual Steam. I see. Ignore me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, just so we're seeing it too. It's actually going to be Uber at for the side of. Ooh, actually
Oh,
for the
goodness.
side of Wild Rumpus.
The Heavy's in again.
Oh, the Heavy's in again, but it's pretty much going to go ahead and reset on the mid, and it's going to be. Ooh.
Oh, I see Eric crashing. It was happening just now.
Okay, that's fine. If it just happened then, hopefully, unless they did it at the start of mid, I'm not entirely sure. We will see it.
It usually takes a while for people to figure out that they've crashed, that your teammate has crashed. So here's the mid. Okay, they figured it out.
Wait, someone just spoiled the.
They got damn. They got damn.
Oh yeah, baby! Someone just spoiled the Wordle for me. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Whoever. I'm mad. I'm mad. But another mid, and now they have Damn. Damn is now in the server. Eric is no longer in the server. That changes the dynamic a little bit, but we press on and we press forward. We are now seeing MHC and Wild Rumpus take initial stand damage. Nothing crazy, nothing along that line. But as we're currently seeing it, it is still even Uber as we're going ahead and just trading damage back and forth. Not really going ahead and the slow mid, you kind of have to take it as it is. You can't really, you're realistically trying to feel ideally what each teammate's trying to do. Rero, hard commit, but a fade bomb just get some early damage on the spoonful too, but not enough to go ahead and secure the kill. Both teams are going to get Uber, and we actually do see a better Uber come up from Wild Rumpus, but Exile, take some early damage, but it's still going to be alive. This is the longest mid that is currently happening in 2025. This is the longer than the land mids that we were seeing, but hey, it is anybody's game. You take it how it is. Sears trying to do some pepper damage still. The longest mid. Joe Jiggler's going to be the first pick going out here too from Spoonfuls. Exile trying to commit, getting this kill on the Rero. Rero might be caught out, and it's exactly what's going to happen. Rero gets caught out, and it's a 2 for the side of Wild Rumpus. Still working in with this ad. Guys, remember, even though we had a very long pause, 6 may die here. He's going to live. Perfect. Beautiful.
I don't know if he lives.
No! He doesn't live, noob. But just as we're seeing along that line, people, remember, it is 2-4 right now. If Wild Rumpus caps, it's Finn. They win. They win the entire map. Rero! Tiny!
Almost banned. Almost banned.
Cleaning up. Oh my goodness, the 2 for 2. Putting MHC back into the driver's seat. A 4v6. May want to go ahead and exchange. Wait, did someone get behind? Did I just see?
Raven is on. There's the Force.
And
he kills that.
And he killed. That's perfect. That's
He's
beautiful.
still alive. He's still.
Even. Oh, he gets cleaned up. He does get cleaned up. They're not.
Damn died too while that was happening, so they can maybe try to make something happen. But oh, Exile. Oh, gee. Okay. He's out. He's out. Oh. Okay. All right, Rero.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are still seeing full Uber ad for the side. We are still seeing full Uber ad for the side of Wild Rumpus. And currently, as I'm seeing it, this is humongous ad. This might be the finishing game, in all honesty.
This could be it. They using through Shutter. Gun immediately is taken down. No one else has really gotten shot yet. Bomb the point. They are going to lose the one soldier. That is Rero. 6 is still alive. There is no cap time at all yet. So that spoonful pick is huge. Heavy is going to come out. Very full health. Tiny gets run down. This is a weird spot to be in. They're going to get health, and they're just going to try to get on this. No, are they gone? They're gone. Unless 6 feeds. No, they're gone. All right.
So it seems like the idea what you want to do with the Uber is fine. It seems like we're split. We want to pressure point, but we want to go ahead and lock out doors. So along that line, and just we're seeing that we see Exile going ahead and pressure. Wait, who that in the below? Who that? Oh, it's just Rero. I thought someone went below real quick, but they go ahead and push out through VATS. They're still working with Uber, but again, we're seeing Wild Rumpus build this Uber very well. And as we're kind of seeing it push and shove, we are still seeing it's pretty much going to even out because of how good that Wild Rumpus is just building this Uber. I don't mean to make it sound like Glaze. I promise y'all, they're really on top of building these Ubers and staying on top of it.
And Bane is on Sniper too, so that's kind of insurance. If they do decide to go, it doesn't look like they are. So now you just have a Sniper with even Ubers.
I will say We are seeing. Wait, I just realized. Wait, Damn got 106 points. Wait.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. It
Wait.
replaced. It just gave Damn all the points that Eric had. I've actually never seen that before. Unless I'm stupid. That I am stupid, but like I still have never seen that before actually.
Nah, you're not stupid. Nah, you wholesome. You're not stupid. Nah, who's stupid though? Vanksy. I'ma say it. Nah, you ain't stupid, gang. But we do got these even Ubers though.
Yeah, even Ubers, they have a sniper. I mean, like I was kind of saying earlier, there's not a lot that the sniper can do as far as like getting on the medic in this situation, but he can corral people. Look how close the soldier is playing. That's playing that close on a sniper with his whole team right there is crazy. Tiny is playing with fire right there. Goodness.
Bro,
oh my, rerush it's in. That's a great pick.
My gosh, Exile is behind. They could try to go ahead and clean up, but he might try to escape. And
He's gonna
hold
get
up.
cleaned up. Yep.
We did start to see a little bit of pressure coming out for the side of Wild Rumpus, but nothing that's realistically going to go ahead and solidify as well. What is this new emote you had? Not the dog, not the idiot emote. This brother is so. Oh my god. Wait, Tiny. Oh my god. Oh, I thought Swoon was about to get turned into a movie. That's not. It didn't happen. I thought that was about to happen. It was scary. Gulp, but the U is a Y. Gulp, but the U is a Y. And we see a big bomb coming up from 6, just getting some early damage.
Huge bomb.
Exile. Oh, the double window. Oh, Windows doesn't force. He's so good. He's so good. He dodges all that. Moon shoes, Michael Jackson, moonwalk, backwalk, whatever the case may be. He did it. He didn't even go below 132.
I was gonna say I didn't think he really took any damage. Still though, good hold. 6, getting out of the demo. The force does come out. We're trading. Sears gets run down. That is a really big pick behind the super. 6 is to wait a second. Rio's gonna die too. Oh boy.
You are down 3, and they have the momentum as a 2006 Mitsubishi Galant, a sleeper build with a V8 engine, a turbo kit that you bought from eBay, and a dream to go 100 miles per hour. Oh my goodness. We are looking at even Uber 2 Unicorn Wizard, but the soldier's in. That soldier being
Tiny's
Raven.
dead. Oh,
Tiny's dead. Nah, this is the opener. This should be GG. This should absolutely be GG. That's good game. That's gonna be game unless the soldiers can make some work happen. But it's not gonna be the case, and that's gonna be GG for the side of Wild Rumpus. A comeback with an upper bracket advantage and not in their favor. Managed to take it all for glory.
Yeah, Damn really carried him, you know?
Yeah, Dame came in and dropped 114 points. Kinda crazy.
Oh yeah, they just got better as it went on, honestly. Like Bagel was I can't speak to why Moose Hate Club chose Bagel, but Bagel let's just say Bagel was a wash, right? Bagel's gone. Gully Wash was incredibly back and forth, and then Snakewater came, which was again Moose Hate Club's pick, and Wild Rumpus were just consistently winning most fights. Like when you look at the mids, basically even mids, but they had 20 more kills. Like, yeah.
Now that
overall, it's just a wall of red when you sort by kills, essentially.
It's just a wall of red. It's a C. It's a C and C to believe. We got a man, myth, legend himself into the cord. The man who managed to split himself into 6 different people and win a div. Wild Rumpus, welcome to the couch.
Yes. Thank you.
How are you doing this evening, brother?
It's nice. I had a long day and taking the train back, got to see in the logs that my team was stomping on Bagel. And then I got to watch them win on Gully Wash and then here in Snake as well.
So listen, coming through it, there's you had a lot of emotions in the chat. I did see you for the first time just hit the all caps in the chat when they kept repeatedly bombing. I said, "Ooh, he's playing like he Mark Cuban and he owned the team right now."
Yeah, there was I was definitely opinionated because I don't actually participate in much of like the reviewing or stuff like that, like at all. And yeah, seeing a lot of like the do nothing mids when I think they could have just bombed and like wiped the other team was a little irksome.
It was looking kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I will say though, oh, and we also have Eggs out here as well, and hopefully we can get Spoon and Damn in here, because I need Damn to make random noises like he usually does. I love it. But Exile, also welcome to the couch. How are you doing, sir?
I don't know. I'm doing well. Where's my team? I'm alone right now.
Oh, you're alone. Hey, it's okay. It happens. We'll probably get some bros in here as time goes on. It's okay. CO might be just working his magic as we speak, but a very great game, a very high octane game, a very back and forth game. That was not a kind of game that we
Greetings.
saw. We also have
Oh,
Eric
there
here.
they go.
We also have Spoon here. We're waiting for I assume the other people as they come in here along this line. But I will tell you that as we got Aiden in here, and now we need Mr. Daniel alongside.
Bane does. 1 second.
Oh, and we're slowly getting everybody in here. So all this case may be, gentlemen, ladies, congratulations on your advanced dub. Eric, this has been a long time coming for you as the man who's been trying to win advance for a very long time. How does it feel?
I mean, I didn't even get to play the final moment. Like, fuck me, but I don't know. It feels really good. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I quit the game for like 2 years. I come back, I play with my best friends, and we win.
Friendship definitely is going to be the factor that wins this game, and it definitely won y'all the game for sure. My thing that I definitely have to ask, this might be a team question. Anyone can answer how it be. This was absolutely, you had an upper bracket. They had the upper bracket advantage. You came into Bagel, especially with their pick. That was a crazy pick. I thought y'all picked Bagel, but it was actually them. That was a crazy Bagel pick on their part. Did you guys go head to head and scrims with them before that for them to choose the map? Was it kind of more dominant on their side in scrims? How was kind of the breakdown for how Bagel was kind of going?
I
think they were kind of rolling in the regular season against like kind of all the teams on the map. Like that was just kind of their go-to pick, regardless of who they played. And the scrims were definitely getting clapped. But we kind of did a last-second pre-playoff class swap.
Yeah.
And it seems like it worked out pretty well.
We swapped me in Exile, so I was on Pocket Soldier, he's on Demo.
Yeah.
And it works better on that map.
And it definitely was working some magic. One thing I was seeing that was really good or like Unicorn and I were kind of highlighting, was the fact that Spoon was able to get a lot of these trade picks. So like his job definitely, get in, do some damage, do what it is, get control of the house. But it was really impeccable to see that how you guys as soldiers, or you all as a combo, were able to kind of trade out a lot of these kills effectively in your favor, especially in like these high octane moments. Slugmundo gets bombed by like 2 people, he dies, whatever, and then at that point it's just basically you all playing player ad in your favor. And I did love seeing a lot of these trade outs. I will say, with that being said, what was like the idea with this roster? Was it just like come in, play, kind of do whatever it was? Was everyone kind of on board in terms of this roster? Was
with
it
the
like,
swap or the original roster?
I will say everything. Swap and original roster.
Swap. All right, listen.
And
Cheeks were getting clapped in left house.
Exile was on Live Leak in Left House, man.
We're playing against streamers. We got Exile in that bitch. And it's just... Oh!
He's getting jugged?
We're getting. There's no solution. It's just we're
actually getting jugged, man.
I needed help, bro. I could not survive in that bitch.
And we're like, okay, we don't know. I don't know what's going on, and we didn't really have much time to work on anything. So we said, you know what? We'll pivot.
We'll just throw put me in the deep end, bro.
All I'm saying is that I cannot hold down a damn door to save my goddamn life on Soldier. I don't know what it is.
Why couldn't you hold down that door? We saw you do that on Gully Watch. Why couldn't you do it on this one, huh?
I mean, Gully Watch is a lot better because I had perma heals, but on that map, once I run out of heals, they kill me. I'm just a free kill. I swear to God, on the map. And wherever I go without a beam, if any kind, I'm a free kill. I don't know.
Hey, it kind of, someone just came in and played a fart noise.
CEO. Probably Macron.
That was disrespectful.
Yeah, it was Macron.
Yo, y'all want to see a clip?
Yeah, you should link the clip.
y'all have a clip? What you mean by that?
I'm getting a Fireside Cast gets demonetized if we play the clip vibe right now.
What?
Wait,
No,
if it's like
no,
a-
never,
if it's
never,
like a-
No, dude,
never,
you just gotta
never,
turn it
never.
up, dude. It's Macron.
Max
It's
it up.
Macron
He's
ripping
unearthing
ass
the biggest fucking fart you've ever heard.
and then denying it
Yeah.
the entire time.
Oh, okay. A little clip. Okay. That's what I like to see. Oh, wait, you posted in the chat. Okay. Let's take a look at this clip. This is Macron? Okay.
He tries to play it off though.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Dude.
Wait, this is a good clip, bro.
Bro, I think like the only person that heard that was Slug. Like I wasn't like
I ain't hear that
ranked,
either.
I was in like an Overwatch ranked game. Like Spoon just didn't hear it. I don't know.
Oh my
Dude, Loki
fair-
a sneaky ass fart.
I will say that was. I will also say, wait, Unicorn, do you have questions? You definitely got questions. There ain't no way.
My only question is, Exile, how's it feel you're going to get banned on every class in Advanced?
Oh shoot!
So my thing is, even alright. So let me just say now, even after the dub like that, I don't think I should be banned on Soldier. Okay.
You played High Invite Scout, you've won Advanced on Soldier, and you played half the game on Demo.
I'm just saying.
One map.
I'll run this back again. I don't think I should be banned on Soldier, low key. I think they should let me play it again. Let it be known that my team carried me this season. Like I'm just saying, but I mean that's okay. I think I'm done playing Advanced now. I think.
Kappa Guggity.
He said
Kappa Guggity.
You'll be back at 5. You'll be back at 5.
Back. I also want this to be known to all the people in the chat. Okay, we said it in the Discord before we left for the interview. I don't think I've ever like won in 6s like ever. I think in either RGL and DSCA, and this is my first one, and I did it on Soldier, which is really really funny. So yeah, I did that. Yeah, so Soldier. Yeah, please don't ban me on Soldier, please. Thanks.
Wait, so you gonna play Advanced Soldier in this season though?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh no.
I don't think so.
Oh no.
No, I need a break from the Soldier life. I need a break from the Soldier life.
Shoot, no Soldier life. What you gonna play? A little.
Might have to play some Scout again.
Oh, a little Scout. Okay.
I have to go. Okay. I mean, after playing Soldier and getting my shit rocked all season, I have to go back and get some kills on Scout, man. That's all I got.
All right. Here's what I'll go ahead and tell y'all. We pressed for time. So starting from top to bottom, they don't have any shout outs though. Start with Aiden.
Shout out Snower.
Wait, Goat. He won. Yo, shout out Snower for real. Eric?
I got shout out Sailboat. He's gone. He died. He didn't actually die, but he wasn't with us this season. But that's my dog. So shout out Sailboat.
Exile?
Shout out to One for subbing for me every scrim on Monday because I had Hollander on Mondays. Shout out to One.
Wait, banger.
Super shout out to One actually from everyone.
Yeah.
One's actually the GOAT.
Wait, Spoon?
Shout out Ta.
Shout out to
And
yeah, don't forget Ta.
shout out to We Whack Our Pug Scrims, so we actually had scrims this week, or else we would have had no scrims. God bless.
Wait, God bless. Wild Rumpus?
You know, I was kind of expecting that I would have gotten shouted out by now, but I didn't. That's unfortunate.
Shout out Rumpus, sorry.
I'm gonna
Yeah, shout out
cancel out
Rumpus.
Spoon's Toss shout out with an anti shout out.
Oh, okay.
Stay hating.
Unicorn Wizard, you got any finals?
Shout out to Spoon for not using the lock and load, and shout out to the lock and load hopefully getting banned.
Ooh,
Thank you, bro.
But cheers, mate. Cheers,
Actually,
mate.
cheers, mate. Actually, cheers.
With that being said, congratulations to you all, season champions. You know what I'm saying? Season beautiful champions of the world. You know how that
18.
goes. You know how that goes. Catch us. I don't know when next time. Whenever CEO and Lacey and them go ahead and give us a shout out. This has been Fireside. Have a great night. Absolute shout out, young man. Shout out Chalk. You know, shout out Tracker. You know what I'm saying? Have a great night. Love the bros. Exactly. Yes, sir. Yeah!